Royalty Beauty Brands is a female, Black-owned beauty company with all of your cosmetic needs in mind. Right now, we offer hair extensions, eyelash extensions, and our flagship product, Yumbella Lip Glam. Coming soon to add to our product line will be promo merchandise, lip oil, lip scrub, beard oil, body butter, body soap, and makeup, to name a few. Every product is vegan friendly and carefully made with the consumer in mind. Check out our Royalty Beauty Brand social media and go to our website to sign up for our exclusive mailing list for discount codes and to place an order. Don't forget to leave us some feedback. Royalty Beauty Brands. We see the beauty in you.
We hustle, but the night know that the ride or die.
Welcome to the House of the Princess.
I keep waiting by my seat. Know that the ride or die.
I'm 50% righteous, 50% ratchet.
We hustle, but the night waiting by my seat. Know that the ride or die. My name came up a lot of sounds. More when
Thank
I
y'all
was
for
not
joining
around.
us.
Certain people that I know.
How y'all doing? Welcome to the House of the Princess. I am your host, Princess A.V., your proprietor, the owner of the house. I thank y'all for coming today. I see I'm a little pixelated. See, StreamYard like to play always at the last minute, but hopefully it will get its act together. But in the meantime, in between time, if you're watching this live or watching this on the replay, I ask that you stop what you're doing and you hit that like button, okay? Now, perhaps you've been coming over here to service a few times, okay? And you wasn't sure if you want to stay, but I admonish you to stay. If you come back once and if you come back twice, you will definitely come back again. So in the meantime, you should join by pressing that subscribe button, okay? Now, that will just get you one thing. That will get you a good notification to come in. But you hit that notification bell and go to all. You'll never miss any notifications, hopefully, if YouTube ain't on some BS, of when I will be live. Now, let me tell you something else. We have some benefits over here, and you can become a member by pressing the join button that's right next to the subscription button right there. You see right there. You know, when you get in the app, right there. Okay, so also you can find it in the description box at all times. If you scroll down, you can click that link and you could join the House of the Princess and be a card-carrying legal citizen. And we have something that is feasible for everybody. If you can go get you some Starbucks, if you could go get you some McDonald's, then you can become a member of the House of the Princess. And your membership does have benefits. We have from $2 to $25 producers of the whole channel, but all benefactors matter here, okay? It helps keep this beautiful ring light on and charged up. This pays for this camera that I'm looking at you on and keeps the computer running. I'm gonna have to upgrade real soon for you the microphone that you hear my beautiful voice on, okay? And the internets that you see and the StreamYard that fucks up all the time. It helps, okay? And I appreciate everybody. Now, you also can give of benevolence via Cash App, Zelle, Venmo, or PayPal. Okay, I'm gonna get it right. Okay. Now we also have a whole panel because this is Ladies Love Huntsville. Please be benevolent to the whole panel, if possible. That's me, California Cutiee, Nola ReadZzzz, and Simone LaBouche, who she'll be present soon enough when she gets off work, but I appreciate everybody. Now, as I go through a quick roll call, let me see your crowns in the chat. See, I got mine on today. See, I've been putting it on, you know. Let me see your crowns in the chat. Also, what you drinking on today? It's a fine Sunday. You might have went to church. You might have not. You might have fired up the grill. You might have had a little dinner with your badass kids. Whatever you're doing, just praise the Lord doing it and have a good time as you have with us. So whether it be water, whether you need a glass of wine, whatever makes you feel fine, let me know what you're drinking on. Are you drinking out of a wine glass or red cup? Okay, soon we're going to get shot glasses and mason jars up in here to get you going. So of course, the mother of the house, the queen mother, Black Diamond, was first to put it down. She is our mod, okay, and also the rest of my mods I call the knights in shining armor. Put some respect on their name, and I thank y'all for being obedient, and I thank you for all of y'all being here. Hey, Kimmy Nicole. Hey, why are you bothered? Hey, my BJ baby. Kim, how are you doing? And we got a few salutations going on here. And my love, Miss Weedy Pooh, the main Pooh Bear. Okay, Miss Weedy Pooh is in the building. Hey, Pam, how are you doing? Salutations, salutations. Stephanie done came in the building. That is our resident cityologist and my business partner over there to the Intimate Duchess. Will be coming to a neighborhood near you real soon. Hey, Jam. Hey, Robin. Hey, Kathy. Okay, Miss Hicks, how you doing? Tawana. Sean is back in the building. Nola ReadZzzz is in the building. I'm gonna stop acknowledging you. I'm gonna tell you now. I'm gonna stop acknowledging you. Okay, there's Princess in the building. Look, vote for me. Okay, while we're doing this, don't forget to vote. Now, you do need to log in and make an account, but I need all the votes. This is the last 24 hours to vote for this round to keep me in the round to go to round Bizor. And I couldn't have done it without your support. So thank you if you voted already. You can scroll down under the paid votes, and there is a free vote available for everybody, but you just got to log in. And hey, protect my energy, Janet Holiday. And wait a minute, I meant to do it as soon as I put it up there, but I needed to pin it to the chat. But I didn't want to be late coming in like you wouldn't have seen me. Okay, hey, Janet. Candy Washington, ain't seen you in a minute. Hey, love, how you doing? Daddy said he's proud of you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Look, I gotta tell you, I gotta get myself together. It was a struggle to be here today, but y'all giving me a little energy here. Hey, Ray all day. Okay, we almost done, Miss Indies. Hey, Miss Marva, do you got some edibles for me today? I need one. Felicia, welcome. J28T. Remember to mention how production panned over to Tiffany and Louis' dog to show us just how they. Oh, no, ma'am, you getting started early. This is gonna be a lit show because we got a lot to get into. So I'm not gonna keep BSing too much longer. Hello, my Saki. Saki speak. If you can only vote once unless you pay for an extra vote. You're on time for one, say Shar. Yeah, I peep in your bushes sometimes, Candy, or on your IG. Hey, Tiffany. Thank you so much. I need them. I'm gonna get better. I took a little drugs. I got enough. I took a quick nap in between shows, so I'm trying to get it together. So guess what? I couldn't go out. I got me some Amazon Primes, and I got me some water today. I'm scared to drink the wine because my stomach be upset, and then I'll be sitting here burning. But without further ado, ooh, wait a minute. I've never seen you before. Furious Drago Lord. Oh, hi, thank you. I'm gonna put this on subscriber only in a minute. See your whole. I can't mess with the. Bring it on, okay? Bring it on. I will share alike. And hey, Christian Lynn. Hey. Okay, just don't get in trouble. So look, I'm going to bring my co-host up on the screen. And let me tell you, we was just having a conversation about how good they look. And everybody's just looking as good as they want to look. And I told her, well, that was intentional, that I cannot have unattractive people around me. Now, some women feel more secure by having unattractive women around them to make them feel like they're more attractive. But for me, it's the other way around. I like dime pieces around me, honey, because it brings my stock up. And it don't bring the riffraff around because they be too scared, honey. All my ladies is head turners. So first, without further ado, let me bring on the California knows how to party. California cutie. Hello, love.
Hello, gorgeous. How are you, my love? Looking like who said that in the chat? Looking like Shaka Khan vibes. I'm saying for real because I love to be clear, and mine is coming back in a minute. Don't let this little good hair right here fool you because I'm about to be just like you. Good hair, don't it looks so
Your
good.
baby
Love
mother.
you. Hey, girl. I hope I'm doing you proud. You watching our kids? What you doing? What we doing? What we doing? But yes,
Right.
fun. Princess said hello to everyone, and I echo those same exact thoughts to everyone in the chat. Thank y'all for always coming in and supporting us. It's like really, really important. And so I just want to take the time to say thank y'all. I would love to thank y'all each and every time and one by one and give y'all all kisses and loves and stuff. But y'all know what it is. Y'all absolutely. I know. I see Kimmy got the pineapple Stella
Yeah, I'm gonna
Rosa.
have to go get me another bottle of pineapple Stella. I did
Absolutely.
have something in there.
So yeah, so I'm just like I said, I'm so happy to be here always on this good Sunday, this good drag on Sunday. We ain't gonna do that much dragging. A little bit. It is Sunday, y'all. Let me get my church fan out. You do say shade on it, though.
Come on with it. And look, this lady, she got ants in her pants back here. I know she
You
do.
know she do. You know she do.
Look,
Baby, you already
you
know.
can giggling if you want to, because I know it's gonna be some problems up here. The whole
Oh,
cast
and I got to
gonna
check for
jump
y'all.
on us when we get done today, honey.
I got the yellow.
Okay. Without further ado, well, that's a question for you. Um, let's bring up Miss Nola. Yeah, baby. Nola ReadZzzz in the building.
Hello, love.
I'm not gonna do it this
Stop.
season with your giggling ass today.
I can't even talk. Y'all play too much. I was back here. Girl, I got my water today, girl. I'm too high for this.
Oh, snap. Okay. Let
We
me
just
show
gonna
her.
put Nola in retrograde when she get to cut up. That's all I'm gonna
Let
do.
me let her. Let me show her how to
No.
answer it, girls. I'm gonna try and calm you
Hey,
down.
Pamela. Hey, everybody. Thank y'all for being here another Sunday. Hey, y'all. Hey, I appreciate all the love y'all give me being a newcomer. Thank you all. Girl, you know we got to get started. Who weekend it is? Yours or mine?
Let's get
Oh,
started
yes, let's get
because
it.
we gonna talk. And I still ain't listened to that funky ass song. I meant to. Right before I got
Why it
caught
gotta
up.
be a funky song that you ain't? If you ain't even heard
Okay,
the
I'm
music,
sorry. I'm sorry. I still ain't listened to the song. I'm gonna listen to it while you talking.
you see how she trying to already kind of put an undertone for it. Don't do
I'm
that.
sorry because they said
Girl.
it was good. I've been meaning to listen to it
All
in
right.
full.
Y'all play too much every Sunday.
I would play it, but then I'm gonna have to cut that part out, and it might mess up is the chat, or it's gonna be in the replay. Y'all not gonna hear it. I'm gonna play some YouTube music over the video.
We gonna take this. We back in 2 and 2. Like
Yeah. Well, they said we could do the commentary on it, but I means I'm gonna have to stop it every
yeah.
5 seconds to talk.
Girl,
People hate that part, but whatever.
I'm about to go to the studio. Why you playing?
Are you gonna be on 10?
Ooh, girl.
I'm done. Okay, let's get this started. Okay.
Let's
Come
go.
on, Star Search.
The episode starts with Marcel, Maurice, and Martel are sitting down there to the black bar. The first part of this conversation is Maurice and Marcel discussing the post, okay, that we're tired of talking about. And Maurice says, Marcel, you owe your older brother an apology. And Marcel is like, fuck you.
In a nutshell.
I'm not doing shit. He was like, I might owe your wife an apology, but I don't owe you one. And he was like, how not, sir? He was like, he don't care, about that. So they were talking and they talked themselves into Martel having a reason to come into the scene. So Martel comes and of course he invites them to the book reading and book signing. But he said at first,
I got a new one.
She
he was big on eyes. At first he thought At first, he thought it was funny. Then he realized the ramifications of everything. And he was like, well, I was just concerned for y'all marriage. I don't want you to be in the situation that I'm in. I still got my side chick, which we going to talk about in a quick moment. But he said, yeah, maybe you do owe a few more apologies. And Marcel was like, no, fuck all y'all. And then they talked about Louis and Tiffany and how he violated the man code and that he was bullying Louis. And Marcel just did not have time for it then. And apparently on Instagram, he ain't had time for it now. So come on, California Cutiee, what's your thoughts on this?
I was kind of always have been on Maurice's side about the apology. Like, I kind of feel like, yeah, if you feel like you owe one of them apology, why not both? How's that work? And then the fact that he still don't think that he thinks Tisha is fine. Sorry, y'all. Tisha's fine. I'm like, is she? Is Tisha fine? Is that what? And I'm glad Maurice called him on that shit too. It was like, oh, Tisha's always fine until she's not. I said, that part, and that's the part that's coming. It's a brewing. Tisha is gonna start opening her eyes, and her ears is gonna start opening up even more. And that's not to say that Marcel was cheating or doing anything. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying he's gonna start watching his movements a little bit more, and he's not gonna be able to do the dumb stuff that he does that irritates me. That talking circle shit that he does. Can't stand it. Like, boy, I'm tired of that. So that as far as bullying, the Winlows, bullying, I don't say it's bullying. We had a reunion, we asked some questions, and we talking. If I'm passionate, if I talk with a certain way, that's how I talk. You don't like it, oh well, that's how it go. It's not always gonna be pleasant. It's not always gonna be fun times. It's gonna be times where, yeah, I'm gonna talk. I want to talk. So until they had a one-on-one and figure out when I'm speaking and this is the respect I want, then that's how it's gonna be for a little minute. So I'm down for the one-on-one for sure. I'm definitely down for that. Martel surprised me because he did apologize to Maurice and quickly, way before Brother Man wanted to. So that was kind of like, what?
He knew it was messy. I know it was messy.
It was messy, but I'm trying to figure out why Marcel don't think it was, because I got a question. Do y'all think that, like Maurice said, everybody on the panel, and I think everybody in the audience, didn't we all know that they all went on the fellas trip, right? We all knew that, right?
We didn't know about it until they brought it up on the reunion, whatever. Right. But I think Marcel's whole point was, we all in this shit together, and you gonna sit up here and lie and say you wasn't in there with the lady.
Going back to Maurice's point, and we all know that we're all on the guy trip, and this is the trip we're talking about. And then you say, did you see them any intimate relationships or them interacting? And you say, no, I didn't. We all know that he did, because, well, we didn't know then, but at that time we did not. And that's where I'm like, Maurice was.
No, he said he wasn't there for that. That was the thing. He said he wasn't there. Yes. And Marcel was like, so this wasn't you with the girl taking the picture?
So he was all the way messy, Marcel.
Yes.
Okay, so yes. So then I'm back on Maurice's side then. So I'm back on with Maurice's side because I'm like, yeah, you owe your brother an apology. And Marcel's not that he annoys me, but he annoys me. The stuff that he does, and then he try to justify it. So yeah, that's my thoughts on that scene. They got on my he kind of gets on my nerve.
Nola, get unfroze, okay?
So, I told y'all last week I wasn't talking about this funky picture no more. I don't care about this funky picture, and I don't want them to drag this picture into no more episodes. Like no more, none. I'm over it. This is reminiscent of the dragging the bolo situation for me, and I'm over it. I don't care about it. Now, what I find interesting, because I was gonna go ahead and say, wasn't the question Carlos asked, was it in regards to, it was in regards to Martel and Coleslaw. Have he ever been around them where he's picked up on that attraction and that closeness and that chemistry, is what I took the question to me, right? So me thinking lawyerly, like Maurice, because y'all know he like to do that lawyer.
Yeah, both of them like to run around Robin Hood barn with some questions and answers.
So in that case, I did not lie. I didn't say I wasn't on the trip. I didn't say I've never seen them together. I said I've never seen them where they was close like that, or that connection where I could say, yeah, it's like that. Because in the club, they're in the club. She got her girls there. He got her dudes there. You know what I'm saying? It could just, like, let's not act like women don't go to the club and flirt with men for men to buy you a drink. And when your man go to the club, he ain't just standing there. You know what I'm saying? So when you look at it like that, and I'm just thinking, because y'all know how Maurice like, they all like to twist stuff. So when it come back around, I ain't never said I ain't seen them together. You asked me, did I picking up on them vibes like that? And them vibes might have wasn't showing like that. You know what I'm saying? So now you putting a picture out there. Yeah, you go ahead, try to start some mess. And then we all know how our wives feel, because we already had tension prior to. Kimmy was already being called the side chick, what makes it seem like I have a pattern of cheating and stepping out on women and going, you know what I'm saying? So now you can't, when you post that picture, it's one thing when all of us got pre-existing issues with our wives. It's another thing when now you posting and now I got to deal with my wife because did you sleep with the linebacker is the question that was brought about from this picture. But I'm over this picture. As far as Martel apologizing, listen, I think
I hate that linebacker. Whatever.
I think they was all doing their dirt together, whether it was flirting, getting a little head, or you know what I'm saying,
or getting a little tail.
They was all partaking. They was all partaking. And as far as that conversation between Louis and Marcel, yeah, they can go ahead on and have it. But at the end of the day, Louis, like, you new to the crew and you speaking up on my marriage as if you've been around us 5-10 years. Like, I feel like even though Marcel spoke up on Mel and Martel and everybody had something to say, even with the women, these people been knowing each other for years. You new to the crew, fall back. You got to earn your place. You got to build your comfort with people before you just start speaking on their situation. And understand, just because you speak on a situation don't mean, you know what I'm saying, that your opinion is wanted or respected or needed. Because you can say what you want to say, but at the end of the day, you can't tell me how to feel about what's said. But I mean, you know, Big Lou said he still got them dogs. if so won't take it, then they go to the gym. Ain't never in the gym anyway.
Can't do it. So yeah, that's. I mean, I hear what you're saying. You make some good points.
You know what I'm saying? But Louis and his wife, like, y'all done signed up to do reality TV show. You feel me? And y'all feel like can't nobody tell y'all nothing to question y'all on about nothing. Baby, go on, play patty cake somewhere else and stop playing with me. You sign up for people to run their mouth about your situation, your personality, whatever, when you get on these shows. So don't feel like y'all can pass your opinion and then you sit up in the confessional looking like Deaconess board number 2. Girl, Tiffany better go to hell.
Oh,
she made me mad for that outfit alone.
You and these outfits. I don't know. Well, maybe she need to go find that same stylist that what you call it got the tissue in them. They don't went to the next level. Look, we're gonna take a pause for the cause. Okay, we're gonna give an acknowledgement right now. I'm going to thank Mother Black Diamond on behalf of the whole panel. She has spread some gas money and some luncheon money for us. Okay, via cash out. So she told me to spread the love, and I will. So
thank you, Mother.
Thank you, Mother.
So much. Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
And you too. So Mark is still mail my no, and I think he was on somebody else's channel. Yeah, I didn't watch because I don't mess with them, but I saw a thumbnail.
Didn't he say it was a lie? Didn't he come out and say it was a lie?
Yeah, they apparently they didn't fudge, but they did date.
Okay, that lady could date whoever she wanted.
Well, see, they were saying that she had a sex tape with him or whatever.
Yeah, and then he had to come out because he said that lie on that lady.
I'm sorry.
Listen, let me tell you
on the passer.
Let me tell you something. It's one thing when teenage little boys, y'all remember when you was younger, them little boys used to lie on their peen all the time. But baby, when you get
and when a grown man lie on your coochie,
25 plus, I'm sorry, when you get 20 plus, you too old. You too old to be lying on your peen.
Yeah, unless you put the teen on behind your number, like 19 and under. Like
yeah,
teen always is a teen.
How you damn near to 50 and still lying about getting cooch, girl? Yes, girl.
And not only did he lie about getting the cooch, he lied. He said it was a full blown sexy tape, like he had the cooch on camera.
And she a willing participant. Yeah,
the passer.
Well, girl, y'all know these pastors around here getting caught on tape, so I ain't gonna underestimate that.
Not the men freaky pastors, yes, but not these.
Boy,
I don't see.
Well, I mean, I haven't seen any women, but I'm just saying, you know, these pastors around here getting caught. But I don't think that lady did it. I don't think that lady did it, and I just think that's trifling. Like, baby, then you lying on somebody.
We was friends.
Not like forget that she a pastor. You lying talking about you hit somebody grandma. Like you don't get no points for that. What?
Okay, so this is besides, yeah, we'll talk about the other mess.
I mean that's not the point, but
the other mess Marcel put on the Instagram. But this is the mess that Marcel had for Maurice on yesterday. I think this was preparation for us today. He gifted us this mess this week.
It's always been the same selfish motherfucker since we were kids.
You already did it. My movie.
My brother.
It's always
been the same selfish motherfucker since we were kids.
He's messy as hell. Marcel is messy.
Bro, did you see him in the comments trying to play it off like it was an April Fool thing because he wasn't running to the internet to beef with his brother? Girl, Marcel, you mad. You really mad. You posted up that post to try to bring the issue back to you and your brother because you couldn't get in them comments and drag Monique because she was reading you down for filth on the internet in them comments when your wife got up under that lady.
Oh, we're going to talk about that of the Africa.
That's what it was. But see, you couldn't get with Monique, baby, because Monique was tearing you up in them comments, and everybody was talking about how she was dragging you in them comments. So you wanted to bring it back to the internet. But here's the thing, Maurice. Here's the thing, Maurice. Here's my thing with Maurice and his internet post. He was crying on a social media episodes prior to the thing starting. Him and his wife, they didn't give the Scots enough credit. Stop playing with us.
Yeah. I do have that video. I never posted it, but I do have that screen record.
But the social media thing wasn't about businesses. It was based on how y'all was clowning on the internet. So don't get mad now when people clown y'all on the internet, because everybody was talking about how Mel Martel, their stuff was about them getting clowned on the internet, and what the internet was saying and how their stuff was playing out on the internet in the streets. So don't think we don't see you. You trying to make next year's social edition if they do one about you and Tish. Okay, go ahead on. Carry on with the mess. I like laughing at y'all. They give me something to laugh at. I ain't fool.
Miss Sweetie Pooh says, "Stop playing with me and get them likes on the board. Stop playing. This is a good show.
Go
Okay,
ahead
the
and
least
like
you can
this
do is
video.
hit the like button. Yeah, like her boobs. There you go. Press the like for the cleavage that we got going on here. Don't get churchy on me now. Go ahead and show them.
You know, I came from the little brunch girl.
Give us love a little Cleveland, okay? She done went from New Orleans to Houston to Cleveland, okay?
New Orleans, big.
So, what Furious Drago Lord says, Marcel better be careful going after Monique, because Chris is not gonna let no one disrespect his wife. Monique is no tissue. We're gonna talk about it. It wasn't disrespect, but he was being messy, and Monique got right with that ass real quick. Snap it on up, okay?
And can we say he need to ask Monique who her phone company is, so the next time he decides to travel internationally, he have service, because they was. I'm just saying, she was posted from Africa while in Africa, but he claimed, that's what he said, right? He couldn't keep in contact.
Some places didn't have phone service, and he liked
that's what he should have been in the comments.
That's because he turned the service off.
Asking Monique who she got her service. But girl, you have AT&T, Verizon, Metro, PC. Boost? How you had service over there in Africa? Because I ain't had. That's what you should be in the comments asking Monique. You want me to ask her for you?
I think you just did.
Let's go to the next scene. Louis and Tiffany. Okay, so they're sitting there. This was another fluff scene that we ain't gonna spend no long ass time on. Okay, Louis sitting there trying to fix the cable or the internet, like he worked for Comcast or Wow or RCN, wherever the hell is down there. Okay, in Huntsville. But meanwhile, Tiffany over there acting like she just really needed that good jug so bad. The kids aren't here. Baby, your kids is out fucking. What you mean you can't fuck in the house? Like, it's not like they 3 or 4. Like, you got to be wary. Shh, they're gonna hear us. If y'all don't get y'all ass out the house, go have some ice cream or wait till they go to sleep. They got the video games cussing at the video game.
Movies.
Yeah, just go ahead on there. They looking at ass and titties on the computer. Go ahead and get your thing on while them kids is reoccupied. Put a do not disturb thing on the door if you're doing it while they're awake, okay? Nevertheless,
yeah,
she keeps saying it's no kids. But then she did go into the situation where she was at the sleepover down to the Melody's house, and said how Stormy disrespected her and told the little story about her and Stormy. Yeah, Stormy, you was wrong as hell, ma'am. You should have managed your motherfucking business. But aside from that, she talks about how she know Marcel from way back in the day. Okay, and him and Louis need to make up. Like, I don't know why he flexing on us like we just met him. And that's what Louis pumped up, like, he know me. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, she really trying to steady sit on his lap so she could just go ahead and ride the ride of Great America, I guess, because that she went from him telling her to go check an email or do an email. I didn't even bring my phone to her all the way in his lap. Come on, girl. He just does not give me. I'm not saying it's small, but he just don't give me that BDE energy, or like he's just gonna blow your back out. But to each his own.
His wife ain't but this big, so he probably is doing that to her. She's small, so she's a little lady compared to him. So, he probably is doing a lot and picking her up, and never mind giving her too much of some things. I understand he could be probably tossing her around, but to your point. That was a fluff scene. I don't know why she's sitting in his lap. That what they're talking about don't cause for her to sit in his damn lap. That why are you this close to him talking about?
Come here, Big Daddy. Come give me some head.
This ain't sexy time, and I just feel like that it was just that scene just looked weird. And I want her to do something with her hair. I don't care how curly her hair is. I want her to do something with that shit. Do something. Come see me. Do something.
I was gonna say, you know, mixed people sometimes they have issues with their hair texture.
And her hair looks good, but do something else. Then curl it, let it dry like it, fluff it out a little bit, let it look like yours a little bit. She has the hair to do that, but she's not even fluffing. She think it looks good, sleeked and curled, and that's not it. That ain't it. That ain't it.
So you finna set Nola off with this.
I know. I didn't know I didn't know I was gonna touch a nerve. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to touch that nerve. But yeah, I was. That scene was just weird. Stormy was out of line. She was trying to comfort it. I think she flipped the roles. I don't know if I said that before, but I think Stormy said, "I'm gonna do what Tiffany came in when she came in hot. I'm gonna come in hot like that. Everybody remember me and shit." So
Sorry.
I'm like, what? You just not even going to tolerate looking at them. Just that must be the time when you go get your snack. Let me go give me some.
Girl, I had to lean in close to make sure what I was reading.
That's that. Yeah, there ain't no reason to watch them. It ain't other than what you said. Like, and I don't know. Even when he was rah, I still was just like, you ain't about to bust a grape, bro. You're not about to bust a grape. You're not about to talk to Marcel in any kind of manner. You're not about to, because if you would have, y'all would have did that and not felt bullied, because you just would have said what you needed to say on the stage. So yeah, they don't give me that kind of energy. Yeah, she just need to just fluff it up a little bit, something. Put it up here in a ponytail, let that loose, and then fluff that out, and then pull again. Something else, but this, and then that. Make up your mind what color you want it to be. I need her to get a new look.
I feel attacked. Y'all is
yeah. Oh, that's all I gotta say about that scene. It was boring and stupid, and I'm kind of glad Stormy did get in her ass, because that's what it felt like when you was doing too much on last season. So
come on, Miss Nola. You just go ahead on with it.
I'm ready.
Girl, I'm gonna pick up a collection plate right now for her, a hairstylist and a wardrobe stylist. Okay, her hair is giving like she think because it's that wet and wave, she could just wet and leave. No, you got to do something with it, because it's giving me. You know how when them old men hair start thinning, but they still wanted to keep their Jerry curl, so it was just stringing. Like,
why?
I mean, giving. Second of all, this was definitely a fluff scene, because every mama with kids know when you trying to be nasty, baby, you better let that internet be working.
You just be quiet. That's what you do.
No, not even that.
If you don't want the kids to know.
The kids be cussing at the video games and shit. They'll be thinking about you.
Thank you. One thing for certain and two things for sure. If you got daughters, they online doing social media, TikTok and whatever. If you have a son, he either doing that or he playing the game. Let the internet go out, baby. You not about to get nothing done, because they can't do what keep them distracted. You gonna make sure that internet work.
Oh, that's what you say. I'm like,
you know what I'm saying? You're going to make sure that internet work, because that's going to keep them occupied. So, yeah, you would have been like, you need help fixing that internet. You need me to reset the router. Let me get my little earring and stick it in where it reset that little button, because, the little hole is small. You got to get something real thin to stick up and then reset. If you was really trying to be nasty, okay, that's number one. Number two, again, when my mind on making it do what it do and not bend me over, buzz it over, you know what I'm saying?
I'll go in the car.
I'm not talking to you about nobody coming at me at the party. We gonna talk about that afterwards, because when you in the mood and you want it like yeah, you doing all this, you ain't trying to talk about who you knew way back when and how they knew us and this girl came for me. Now I'm gonna tell you that afterwards. But before all of that, we gonna make it do what it do. You tripping. And then why you acting like that? Cause kids is in the house. Carl, don't act like you ain't never snuck in a bathroom, in a closet.
There it
You know
is.
what I'm
But she
saying?
said
Like,
the kids wasn't in the house. But for me, the thing is,
but I'm
your
just saying,
kids is
as a
15
mom,
years old. They're not kids. They out there getting coochie them they damn self,
baby,
okay?
them kids,
They not thinking
baby, them
about you.
kids. Listen, let me tell you
I
something.
got a 14-year-old
It's
son. Don't say
not one.
that. La, la, la,
It's
la, la,
not
la.
a parent in the world. It's not a parent in the world that I know. Kids ain't heard them, or kids ain't made
Walk in
ain't
on them.
walked in there that room. It's not a parent in the world.
Definitely.
No, ain't.
Mm-hmm. It's okay. It's a learning experience.
I got
And
It's
as
shamed
long
for it.
as that
look,
conversation
it
hitting
scars them
on
for
me,
life. It's okay.
listen, every parent done did that. Shh.
Yeah.
That be the good ones when you got to be real quiet because the kids woke and you know they about to call you in about 5-10 minutes because they
Well,
won't.
why the quickies be the longest ones when you trying to be sneaky? Like it's like,
but they be
But
the
it be
best
real good
ones.
though, man. One day I went in my bathroom. Because the kids stayed upstairs and I stayed downstairs. I was in my bathroom and the lights was out, and it was some of the best 5 minutes. Child,
You know, they knock
yeah.
on the door where you, and then they come knock on your door, but you sneaking so you can't let out that mom. You be like, I'm coming. Give me a second.
real.
Come on, man. Why she acting like, oh, the kids out the house? So this the only time, man, lady, stop playing with me.
Yeah.
Stop playing with me. Cause if that's the only time y'all getting it, baby, y'all trying to sit up here act like that average perfect child, please. Both of y'all is in need. Both of y'all is in need, and that's just
Y'all is
that's
talking
just
about
that's
this
just what it is.
dog, and I probably wasn't even paying attention to the damn dog,
That
and I
damn
watched it twice. That's it.
baby. That dog, he was just laying there like, dang, y'all are boring. This scene boring. I'm bored. I'm about to get camera time because
Next,
poor dog, poor pup.
another fluff scene. Miss Weedy Pooh telling y'all what to do. Okay, we're playing another fluff scene.
Mm-hmm.
Melody and Mariah. Okay, so now they got money, honey. Now these things is selling. Okay, these singles is selling, and they got a whole room what they use for audition. Like if you would see the room around me, my studio, child, please, y'all got some little money. Okay, maybe you had an extra bedroom for Martel that you use for the studio, whatever, honey. Excuse me, but it's cute or whatever that you do auditions in and run lines. I just ain't no way I would just use one room for that. It would have to be a multi-purpose room, a desk in there, something. We're doing something else other than that in the room. But go ahead, girl. You got that many auditions that you got to do that shit. Okay, and the baby was right. I'm glad that she had to use what she got to get what she want, and that's kids. So I was I thought it was a cute little Kiki with the strong black woman speech, but like in my life, it would have been in real life, I probably would have said something vulgar like, you get no, don't you let no nigga take care of you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you better go get you a job, take care of yourself, because ain't nobody gonna do for you like your mama and yourself, okay? So and make sure you gotta say it would have been more black, but that was cute. That was all nice and politically correct with that conversation that they had, and she was like, I'm gonna be like Venus and Serena and better. I thought, and her daughter looks just like her. They're both beautiful, but yeah, it was a fluff scene. Go ahead, Nola.
Baby, them kids is growing big. I like seeing Mel and her with her children. You know what I'm saying? Like even in with her and Martel, girl, I can't even see the man name. That's how much I don't like that man. But I always did like seeing, the moments with the kids. You get to see them different parenting and those affirmations. Oh, I'm gonna get you a tennis coach. I'm like, baby, you got it like that. Go ahead. All right, I feel you. You know what I'm saying? all right, it was a nice speech. You know what I'm saying? It was a nice speech. You want to always encourage her. Girl, I want that room decorated some other kind of way. It was, I don't know.
No, ma'am, Candy, you are not.
What you said?
She said, she the only one that thought that it was scripted.
No, I mean, it gave very much. I have to feel this scene. I mean, listen, I get Mel doing what she doing, right? And I'm just really trying to make up something to say about that scene because I could have did without it. But I get Mel doing what she doing. But at the end of the day, you don't want to film with Martel. You don't want to be with Destiny and them in your scene. So you ain't gonna get too many of them because everybody, at some point y'all gonna have to come together. You know what I'm saying? So at your events, everybody get an event, so there ain't gonna be too many events that you can control that. So I'm waiting to see if she gonna go to other events, which we know eventually they're gonna be at the one that they keep showing the clip for or whatever, right? But I mean, girl, I don't want to keep seeing you and your daughter in these conversations, because while the conversations are good, and I did like seeing them, it's what you supposed to say. But when them cameras not on, what are you really saying?
Right, like I said, I wouldn't have gave that nice version. Mine would have been very ghetto.
I just can't buy it that all those conversations at this point are so lovingly because she's still so bitter. I can't tell her when to get over it. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell her when to get over it. I can't tell her when to not be hurt. I can't tell her when to not be embarrassed.
We don't get over it.
You know what I'm saying? But she ain't
over it. It's always gonna be there. It's gonna be something she's gonna have to live with. And because I told y'all, I kind of lived that, except I wasn't married. But that hurt, it's there because we have children that look, and depending on how the children are raised and how it comes up and the way they co-parent is why it's gonna be. So she's like just in the beginning, but the hurt is always gonna kind of be there because it's something that happened to her. So she's not gonna ever pretty much get over it. It's just gonna how she deals with it. And we all see she's not dealing with it too well. So I'll agree with you guys. It did feel scripted. I've even felt, and I love the kids. I even felt like Mariah kind of didn't even know what to say. When she asked her question, the answer was a truthful answer, but I almost felt bad for her because she's like I'm in this scene with you, and I'm trying to do what you want me to do. I'm trying to be right, and I kind of felt like Mariah. I felt like she had a little weight on her shoulders in that scene, just a little bit. And when Mel decided to talk to her in that moment, I was like,
I think it's because they just gotta make an excuse to feel the scenes.
I know,
because she's not taping with Martel.
Not that she's not an actress, but you know what I'm saying? She's not a reality star, the baby. So not a baby, you know what I'm saying, but her kid. So I just said in that moment, I felt like everybody saying it was scripted. We can kind of tell it was. They told her not what to say, but what they were going to speak about. And I could just see in Mariah's thing. I don't know, through her face.
Why don't you tell them you want to play tennis, baby?
So yes. So yeah, that's all I can say. Nice. They both look pretty. That room, I hope it does have something else. I mean, I'm sure it's not just going to be that. I didn't realize it was just that, but nice room, nice equipment. It's always good to have. She got a lot of kids. I'm sure they'll figure something out to do with that room.
Let's take a pause for the cause. We have a new royal citizen. You are officially a royal citizen. Welcome to the House of the Princess. Thank you for being card-carrying legal member of the House of the Princess. Thank you. Welcome to the community. Yeah. Wasn't Mariah? Yes, Mariah was crying in Mel's office because she want her mama and her daddy together. Okay. Yes. She said the weight on Mariah's shoulder was because Mel's undertone was basically your daddy ain't shit. Right. And I'll never tell my kids that their daddies ain't shit. Well, maybe now that they're grown, I might say it. But I might say it. But I just probably would have been like, you know what? You see mama doing all this, right? Okay. And I need you to be very cognizant that when you grow up, always have your own, okay? Always work hard so you can have you a little penny because you never know what might happen to you. Okay. Have a nice day. Have a nice day. You know, that was fluff. That was soft. Oh, the acting was a no for me. And
visitor.
Somebody's trying to get in the palace.
Someone is at the Princess A.V door.
I bet you it ain't for me. Who the fuck is this at my door? I'm about to. Damn it! It's like, can you see who the hell that is down there?
This is
the battery
direction. This y'all. Sorry.
The battery needs charging, and I can't see who out there.
Oh dang it!
If it's Jehovah's Witness, tell them praise the Lord and have a nice day. We celebrate Jay-Z, Jehovah, because Amazon been here, so I don't know who that is. Who is that? The cat?
The cat ringing the doorbell?
This is funny. Only at the house of the princess. You rang the wrong doorbell, sweetheart. I was like, we don't have no visitors over here, but we gave you an extra event to take us to fun places. A very childlike answer to feed us because we ain't got no daddy felt forth. Only exactly. Yeah, but she did kind of say that I gotta go to work to feed you, to make sure that you're okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Marcel's at the door. He better have some black in the
bottle. We need some chocolate in the bottle, baby.
We're gonna have to order some more. We're gonna have a toast to Marcel. But look, now we got some competition. And that's a good segue because guess what? We gonna talk about Martel and hey Oscar.
And his
come here, Oscar. You want to say hi? Oh no, you going in your mama's room? He really did just come through the door, y'all.
Girl,
He find out he's trying to be on the panel.
They're gonna take it over.
They'll find out he's trying to get on the panel.
He has been trying hard to turn the doorknob. He can reach the doorknob. And when he wants to go outside, he comes to the now he got his nails out. Bring him down, because he looked like he finna scratch me. I got my bare legs out. Say hi, Oscar.
Hi, Oscar, with your big self.
Yeah, because he's gonna tell you this is his mama. Look how big he's got.
He's a big old butt.
Hey, Oscar. He has somebody ring the doorbell for him so he can come in. He said, I can't reach it. He does try to turn the knob when he goes out. He gets on his hind legs and he does this to the doorknob. I've never seen a cat that knows the concept of this is how you open the door. Anyway.
That's crazy.
Your post Marcel at the door when the doorbell ring. Anyway, so Martel over his mammy house and he chooses her to taste his wine. Another scene, they just had to make up some shit to give them a reason to take. So we found out that he has the Ernest wine, but last week here on this show, we broke it for you bloggers anyway, because we was going there being nosy over there to the martelholt.com where we could not find the calendar that he was posing for, but we did find the wine. So I think we might go back over there to see how much it is, because we are going to buy us some bottles of Ernest. I accidentally called it incest last week.
You did. Incest?
Some Ernest, which is named after his grandmama. And
wait.
Stop. And Mama Martel over there getting tipsy off the wine taste and mixing it all together. Mama,
she like this.
She double fisted, double cup, loving it, everything. But she helped him pick the sweet wine.
Look, check me out. Shot glass.
But did you notice that it was a little old to Melody? Him and Melody shared this wine that he can't find no more. So he decided to make him a bottle of wine, but that he had what's her face? The baby. Coleslaw Ariane. I'm gonna call her by name Ariane in the car this weekend, which we will show a quick clip of in a moment of them sitting there drinking the wine down to the Atlanta again. Okay, drinking the wine down to the Atlanta where they went on a date night. Okay, I think I got it off of Cardi B. Look, y'all don't give me no copyright strike. Go follow Cardi B and Candy Shop because they got the shit on their channel, and I'm finna go over there and find it. Okay, okay, and they gonna show you the whole video. Okay, and then so yeah, she was tipsy. Go ahead, Nola, while I go find this and go through the.
Girl, that was the worst description of a wine. He had to tell her what to say, but that's your bae. And then somebody said, "Oh, but I thought you was the big S word." She said, "Oh, but not behind him. He's never left my side." And
He always been here.
And I'm sitting up here laughing at her down to the comments, baby. Oh, because he took his fool out on her date. Oh, okay. You've been his fool, so it was only befitting that you had a date on April Fool's Day. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, he got you advertising the wine that he made as inspiration of him and his ex-wife, but you standing up here smiling like a fool on the picture. But you was advertising the wine that was made, not inspired of him who have never left you, inspired of him and his ex-wife. Interesting. You feel like you won, but y'all went on date night where his ex-wife now likes to lay and play all the time. Atlanta has become her playground.
I think she got a house there. Like, I think she got 2 houses.
Yes, because, you know, the people say that Mel is now also living in Atlanta somewhere as well, allegedly. So understand this, Ariane, divorced or married, you did not win the prize, honey. Mel just vacated one seat, so you can hop into that one, but understand there's a side chick who's waiting to hop in your spot, number one. Number two, no matter how much you think you won, you're always going to come second to Mel in that man's life. And not because they have kids together, but because even though he's a dog-ass Negro, he still loves Mel, and Mel is who truly have his heart. That's why he also hired an assistant named Mel Neek, who was supposed to be Mel number one. But everything he does is centered around Mel, down to wanting to book a weekend on her weekend for his book to be signed because he still wants to have that kind of control. Mel won't tape with him, but I'm taping this event for the show as one of my scenes, and she has to be the one to bring the children. Therefore, I get to see Mel. So no, Miss Coleslaw, you did not win anything. You are still the fool who was taken out on your holiday. Kudos to you.
Yeah. Let me put my glasses on because I was really reading right there. She read it down.
Right, that was a lot. That was a lot.
That was it. That was all, and I can't even follow in behind that. All I'm saying
understand, you can buy a man. Understand, you can buy a man Louis Vuitton. You can buy him a Rolls Royce. You can even put businesses in his name and help him get on. Understand that if you not the woman that he loved like that, no matter what that woman do, no matter how far that woman go, he gonna find a way to keep in contact with her. I'm telling you what I know.
No, I'll tell you what I know.
You can do whatever
somebody
you want
said I got the good juice,
for
honey.
a man, not just a man or a woman. Whoever truly have their heart, whether they dog them, whether they love them, whether they just can't get on the same page, they're going to always gravitate to each other at some point, and you will never be able to replace that person out of that person's heart. So understand, when you come in as number two, no matter if the first person leaves, you will always still be number two.
I think she's been all right with number two. She's been all right with number two, girl. That don't mean nothing. That girl feel a little lost for me, but we'll get into that later.
Right, because she
The
don't even
days, yeah.
understand that Mel is the queen and she's still the court jester.
Ooh, put your court justice in the chat.
Yes, yes, please do.
Y'all members, y'all know we don't use that too often, but we do have a court jester in the in the emojis. Put them in the chat.
We do.
I'm
No
just saying.
disrespect towards Mama Hope, but the way Martel moves and acts, I wonder if he was born with fetal alcohol syndrome. It does damages a child birth and growth problems. She coddles the shit out of him. That's what's wrong with him. She raised him um as a single mother. He needed more men in his life because she coddles his bullshit, which what most single black mothers do. It's a epidemic. We don't have to beg you. Get them lights up. Nah, Miss Weedy Pooh is saying y'all need to press the light.
There's a lot of people in the bush. What that mean? It sounds like it's a lot of people in the bush here. Y'all can come on out and apply pressure to the like button. It's okay.
Go ahead.
We good.
That light.
We good. It's not a problem. We give love to our haters because
I sure do.
we love haters.
We love everybody. We very loving over here.
Yeah, I love them all.
But the bottle look nice. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
It is a really pretty bottle.
I am
like that he named it
learning about wines. So I don't know everything about all of the blends and the flavors. So I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Like I said, I'm learning. And if y'all judge me, I don't care. But if the bottle looks nice, I'll buy it. Sometimes that ain't always a good strategy because it be nasty as hell.
Right.
But the presentation of it makes me
that's the first thing.
Right. It's nice. It's a really nice presentation. I like the name of it. I don't drink red wine because I'm a little allergic to it. So sometimes it's best. But his is a sweet red wine. It's probably not so strong, but when it's like a Merlot.
Yeah, I don't like dry.
Well, I like sweet red, so I'll be the one to taste test it to let you know what it's doing.
Okay, but if it's like real strong red, deep red wine, I can't do it. Just when I smell it, I'll be like, oh yeah, no, that's okay.
No, I can't stand a dry wine.
I hate dry wine.
Red or white or blush. I can't stand when it's. I can't.
Princess, we definitely gonna want you to try that. The way the mom like
we finna see how much it costs. I think he said it's about $35 or something.
I wonder how long he's been working on this.
He said a year. He said so 8 months to a year.
After or during the time that him and Mel were not together.
He said it was after.
Right. So I'm inclined to believe what Nola said. Like he really is not never, ever, and it's not about the kids. Not never, ever gonna leave Mel alone. And anybody that's in his life gotta understand that's how it's gonna be for her. At least until he finds
always love her.
His own self-love, I guess, because
listen, he's not gonna always be obsessed like he is. He's gonna always love her. And she's not gonna always be angry and bitter. But she's going to always love him. And you don't spend that many years with somebody and don't love them. Like, let's be clear. And if that girl wouldn't have got pregnant and it wouldn't have been so prevalent, you know what I'm saying? And she wouldn't have been, if she would have been like Maurice's alleged mistress and kept her mouth closed, they would probably still be together.
I agree. I think that the baby still
like let's be real, but that I think the baby thing was just too far. And let's be clear, Ariane wasn't gonna stop. She was gonna still be in the street. She would probably be on our blogs even more so if he were still with Mel. And so, at the end of the day, you building this public life now. You doing these different things. You don't want to be embarrassed like that down to the streets. So she did. You can't tell me she ain't hurt. I believe she more hurt than she is mad, but she letting that hurt turn into bitterness. And I mean, I can't blame her. You can't tell nobody not to feel bitter. You can't tell nobody how to process your husband of 20-some years cheating on you, and then creating a whole nother baby. At that, you know what I'm saying? It's more than just a marriage. They had a family. They had businesses. You know what I'm saying? So she lost her whole life. Like he didn't just lose, she lost, but at the end of the day, she still loved that man. That's why she's so angry. That's why she can't film with him. That's exactly why she can't film with him, because she still loved that man, but she pissed off to the point of she can't stand him.
No, she's trying to.
When you don't want to be with somebody like that no more,
you rather stay angry
with somebody like that no more. You stop getting that angry about it. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, no, she wants to stay in anger so that she does, because I think she thinks that's better than her knowing that she still loves him. So she'd rather be mad, make herself mad about it, so that she doesn't fall. Like, I mean, you know, I like you said, she gonna always love him. So she's trying to fight that feeling. She's trying to combat that hate, and I can't stand him. And I don't know why he acts the way he acts. You do know you was with him. You know why he acts the way he acts.
Wait,
okay,
girl,
so look.
Just said that her coleslaw was pregnant again. I know you lied, Fury.
No, she not. No, she not. She ain't said nothing like that. But check this out. We're gonna try to move on from this as quick as possible. But look, I just looked all over everywhere, and ain't no fucking place to buy the wine. You can't buy the wine on the website like this. It said distributed somewhere. So we doing the same thing we did last year, where and part of this year where we gotta wait and figure out when the wine is going to be available. And now you could pre-order the bottle, but I don't even see it on there that you could pre-order the bottle. So Martel posted this on his Instagram 5 days ago. He just wants to let you know that it's being made. And it's going to be somewhere in the United States where we don't know. Okay. So I just.
It's in production, but it's not being sold yet.
Don't send me off with the foolery. I just don't even.
You don't like it?
That shit. No, that's not what I said. Do I said rewind? Thank you.
I was really excited to do a project where we could focus on making a premium sweet red. And the first thing that jumps out at me is this beautiful garnet color of the wine. Beautiful, beautiful hue to it. The aromatics are just more of that kind of raspberry, a little bit of cola, a little bit of honey and vanilla on the nose. It's very pretty. And on the palate, it tastes a lot like it smells. It's a continuation of the flavors of raspberry, berry, cola, a little bit of more of that honey in there too. A really pretty wine. Has just the right amount of sweetness, but the acidity of the wine and focus of it allows some of that complexity and subtlety and nuance of great fruit. All having the acidity of the wine holds it all together, finishes very cleanly, nice taste in the mouth finish. Really pretty. Like I said, it's been really exciting to work with Marcel on this project. You're working with him to craft this wine that has the sophistication and savoir faire that people come to expect from him. Once again, I was excited to.
At least he's trying to work to take care of the kids to get some money for the family to pay some child support. But I'm finna send him a nasty tweet. Okay, send us some wine. Martel. Oh, Martel. My P.O. box is at the bottom of the description box. We will tell you how this shit tastes if you send us some. It's 2 months. So hopefully we could get some by the reunion. Okay. And then we could see where we go.
It can't be shipped out of state. So what does that mean? They make it in California. It's only going to be exclusive to California.
But he don't even live in California. Who says
that's
that?
I'm like, how would that work?
Well, he can send us some. I'm sure he gonna have some bottles. If not, we all team Marceau for Black in the Bottle. Okay. Hey, I thought Martel said he partnered with a. Yeah, he did. Them people is in California. He probably just the face of the brand, kind of, a little bit. Said the wine will be available in 2 weeks. No, 2 days. No, too much. Yes, she did. And we're going to not skunk water. we're going to look at this really quick. I know this show is just going to be a little bit longer than usual. It already is because I told you we got a lot of shit to cover. This week has been a power-packed week of foolery, okay? Now, I did steal this from Candy Shop. Hey, Candy, I don't know if you're in the bushes or not. If you would like to watch this full video, you could go over to the Candy Shop, okay? And now we do it this way. And you can watch this video of her down there to the date night with Martel, who never left her side. And I'm going to fast forward through these stupid ass parts, okay? And her just looking at the screen and telling us that she got her makeup done by MAC. Thank you so much, Candy. Hey, Cheryl. Let's take the audio.
Thank you. Ooh, do you think this sounds good?
See, at first we didn't know that was Martel with her because she hid it until they got down to the concert. Then she had to tell the world, I'm coming out with my Diana Ross hair.
I'm on my way to a concert.
Ray ain't say with my boo thing, my main man, my woo woo. Because you couldn't. Yeah.
Somebody asked her, is it date night? See, look, it says, is it date night?
Concert. It's like Rick Ross, Trina, T.I. Is it date night? It's date night. Mm-hmm. It's giving date night. Thank you. Who did my makeup? Actually, I did have a girl scheduled, but
We don't care about that.
what wine you drinking? Martel's wine.
Let it hold people hostage on her line, man.
Yes, that's why I stopped watching
Her
sometimes.
hostage holder. I'll be like, girl, hurry up.
Tommy, I don't
Get it
even know
out.
his name. He worked at Mac and Macy's. I don't understand. Thank you.
Oh, I'm getting bored.
That's why I fast forward through pieces. We ain't gonna watch all of it.
I know you now. I just see you. I didn't watch all
The wine is very good. Martel did something with this.
Yes, he did.
Yeah. How's the wine I want to order? The wine is perfect. Perfect.
the one that's made for the male love.
Thank you. Welcome to my city again, y'all know yourselves. Thank you.
Right.
Well, if she's in the back, it's okay.
I think it's real soon.
It's a limousine type thing.
2 weeks. 2 days. 2 months.
She really does. Just like a little
How was Knox Appears doing? Very, very good.
I think he was trying to play with her coochie right then or something. I don't know.
Is it sweet or strong wine? It's sweet,
Oh,
but it's very, very
he
good.
probably was.
See, her leg is up on the right side of the screen. Like, what would she have a reason to be looking at him like that?
It's literally the perfect blend. It's right there in the middle. If you like more dry, you'll love this. You'll love it. I love it.
I think he was being nasty.
We ain't never hiding. Ever. What?
Someone said, tell Martel I said hi. We hear him.
Like, what was that whole pause about? Like, it just, I didn't get it. Was you telling him to stop? Did you jump on him real quick? and tongue them down. What was that about? Well, they just didn't give a care there. I thought they was in the second row.
I'm just glad that she's not feeling like she was feeling with that note she left the other week.
Okay, so most of this is uninteresting. You can go watch it. She don't never save her lives, but you could go to the candy shop and watch this video. He had to tell her what to say and what to do. She was like, "Oh, Martel, oh, Martel," but she wouldn't say Martel.
I'm pretty without makeup. Thank you.
I don't understand what the live is doing.
Yeah, we ain't got a lot of time for this fucking.
I did do my hair. I threw this up in 10 minutes.
Look at him telling her what to do.
Definitely natural.
We want linebacker sizes in the boutique. Oh my God.
Nene Leaks now.
Girl, not linebacker sizes.
That's what he said, my love. Lord.
Them people in the comments is ruthless.
Baby,
Ginger BBL surgery.
And mean.
I didn't have a BBL, guys. I'm not against it though. I'm definitely not against it. I just didn't have one. And how is your recovery going? I didn't have a BBL, but pretty soon I would like to get my breast done. Tag some good doctors. But I don't have a BBL.
What do you need done to your titties, girl?
Because it's my life. And that's why. This is my life.
Okay,
This
is enough of her. Again, you could go to the candy shop and watch that video, okay? The karma's gonna kick their ass. And if you look at the neighborhood talking, everybody, it was all on the live, all at the concert. She was all on
all on Martel,
all on the neck and everything. Yeah, that was. She ended the live because he spilled that damn wine on that car. He probably was gonna lose his deposit. Then stop using her likeness, child. This was a mess. She told you that was her live. She just wanted you to show whatever. She does have a huge mouth, and I got big lips, but she just got a huge wide mouth. I don't know, child. Anyway, so next, so this is where Martel and his wine is. Okay, yeah, we're not gonna talk about that. That irritates me that she played that. A minute ago she was really ready to take her life because she didn't want to be on the internet. So now you out there with your man. Okay, girl. So we're gonna fly through some of this stuff. Okay, Tisha and Marcel, they talking about going to Africa. Now I do like that they were showing the good old kids in the chat, okay? And they were going to Africa, and you got to see how big their kids are and how they family acts. But of course, when they faked the trip to Africa, but I just have to say that one part where they were talking about going to the Serengeti or something. Oh, excuse me, y'all. And she said, "Is that safe for children?" And he was like, "Ma'am, children live in Africa. You know that, right?" And everybody is there. That shit was funny as hell to me. But of course, she had to sneak on in that part where they were alone and talking about him bullying Louis. And then after that, talking about did you have an apartment with Martel, or did you talk to him about that rumor and all of this stuff? And he's like, "Ma'am, I got vanity license plates and I got everything else. Like, you would know. And I know I don't need no damn apartment to go fuck." That's basically what he was trying to say. I might use a hotel if I choose to. But anywho, or Airbnb. I'm not gonna put that on you, Marcel, but that's what it was given, okay? But I will say Tisha looked nice. You know, she looked all set up for the scene and whatever. Look, let's wake Nola up from this dreaded before she go nod off in a nap, please, child. Go ahead.
Good,
No.
Nola. What you know good?
Listen, this thing we talking about and that video we just saw is just tragic. It's just tragic. Listen, when she wake Martel, baby, them eyes light about light as this ring light I got in here. I'm damn near blind. Okay, she lights up when she sees him, and I mean, you know, I almost feel bad for the girl because you never gonna be the light in his eyes like you are in his. And I'm sorry, everybody deserves to be with somebody who you light them up the same way they light you up. And Lord Jesus, poor child. Lord, people been telling us. I want her to hear it and listen. And then Tisha, I'm sorry, girl. Before I be planning any type of family vacation, because see, when I was on some we stuff, you was on some me stuff. Now you on some us stuff, and I'm on some me stuff when it comes to these vacations. Because see, when I went to do a family vacation, you didn't have time. Now you want to come back because you know you went to Africa and act like we about this vacation. Listen, you can take the children to Africa during your time to keep them, but I'm about to go to the Maldives. I'm about to go to Aruba. I'm about to go wherever I need to go to clear my mind so then me and you could come back and you can answer me for real instead of playing ring around the rosy about this apartment. Because you still ain't answered a question for neither me nor my mom. But he ain't had to answer for her mom. But this lends credence to Wanda bust open the door for Tisha to walk in behind her and say what it is she really wants to say. Because if you didn't give a damn about that apartment and you didn't believe it, your mama come up in there with that mess, you would have left it alone. Your mama came up in there to open the door so you can roundabout bring it in the way. So you don't go ahead and ask him about this apartment. And him with these old vanity license plates like you can't park your car at Black and tell your boo thing or catch you an Uber over to the apartment. Stop playing with me. But that's why I say they give them lawyer answers like that in a courtroom. Because then they can't say, well, I ain't lied. I said you knew my license plate number so you would know. You know my vanity lights. You know I got this on my car so people it would have been spotted. But baby, according to cousin Kiki, it has been spotted, Marcel. Maybe not at the apartment, but it's been spotted because the rumors been going around. So clearly it have come back to her. Stop playing with us. Play with the baby. Stop. I want you to stop playing with your wife. It gives me he feel like she's a dummy. And she falls into that. Hey, yeah, okay. Whatever you say. He play you like a dummy and baby, you sit up and balk like a dummy.
He got the stuttering. I'll start to call his ass stuttering Stanley. That nigga got the. What are you saying? Tisha was like, yeah, you stuttering. It's you lying. Something ain't right, bro. Something ain't right with the way you talking, the way you going, like you said, ring around the rosies, going in a circle, talking to her like I can tell you what I want because you're not gonna challenge me, and if you do, I'm just gonna talk in a lawyer and say what I want to say, and then I'm a bottom line, and then that's the end of it. And I'm gonna shut down, and that's okay. Just how I do your mama, I'm gonna do you the same way. So you can ask me if you want to, but I don't have to give you no answer. Because
it's my thing, and this is where these whole situations behoove me because people keep saying that Tisha has 2 masters, and I'm not taking that away from her. That she's good at business, that she's good at several things, and I do believe that. But honey, you are not smart enough to see what your husband is doing.
Remember the episode of Potomac? Let's refer back to that. And when Dr. Wendy Osefo was talking to the Grand Dame before they went to Portugal, and the grand dame sat right at the table and said, "You know, my auntie taught me that common sense isn't always common, but I got it." As to say, baby, no matter how many degrees you got, that don't mean that you got street smarts and common sense. And we're just gonna leave it at that. She just sheltered. That's all because her mama does a lot of her work for her, and it's her mouthpiece.
Yes, you know
I
that
think
much.
Tisha knows that she's gonna let him hang himself. There's no way she's been with that man for that long and not know when something's wrong. But sometimes it's just cheaper to keep her, okay?
True.
Pay me for my pain. Look, she done got a new look at everything. Right now, they got a good TV show. She in it for the long haul, okay? She playing the long game.
Look at what Letitia look what Letitia put in the comment.
Girl.
Okay, yes, the plan. This is what we're gonna look at. Now, this is for those that don't know what we're looking at. This is Ms. Monique Samuels, and I saw this on the internet before she went. It is a hotel or like an Airbnb where they have giraffes there, and I want to go because giraffes are my favorite animal, and I am so jelly that she was just that close to a whole bunch of pet giraffes. Okay, y'all want to know something about me? Get me a giraffe. I have a bay raft that I sleeps with sometimes. Like he's this tall. Like I love me some good old giraffes. I would have a field day in that. So in this, she decided this is when she was in Africa, and she showed the picture of her and her family down to the giraffe manor. Okay, so this y'all could see it good. Now that comment came thereafter. This comment came first. Mr. Marceau. Is there a problem?
Did this dude really say that?
That's buffalo fish. That's why it looked like that. It's just got a lot of bones. You cook it the regular. There we go. So he says, meh, meh. You know, on his hater, I'm gonna be petty shit today.
Meh. Mm-hmm.
And Mrs. Samuel's response was, next time, take your never mind.
Never mind. I'll keep it to myself.
1 point for the Mrs. Monique Samuels. But then everybody got in. Petty King got in there. Carlos King got in there. Is this DJ Richie Sky got in there? Everybody was here. She said, Carlos, we woke up and chose petty today. So I'm here for the Monique and the clapbacks. It was funny, and then it was a sequence of drags. And Marcel responded somewhere down at the bottom. Even look at Auntie Niecy got in over here. Marcel, wrong mother freaking road. Monique will read your ass in poetry form effortlessly. And with all the organized and the color-coded binder, stop being so damn messy. She said, Marcel, your wife could have a picture like that if you didn't go to Africa alone. And his response to Niecy was a good old hee-hee-ha caca. Okay, so he took all of this dragging in stride, and he decided to just respond the way he had. Now, I didn't see these are some more responses. RJ says, too bad your wife is not as exciting and enriching, so much so that you have to seep your negative vibes onto a woman's page. Yuck. Hopefully one day you can go visit the motherland and change your misplaced disposition to a higher and happier one. Woo, RJ. And Marcel said, RJ, yeah, too bad. Keep me lifted in prayer. And Marcel said, way to come to the rescue, though, fam. We need more of that protection in our community. And RJ says, yep, just leave people alone and mind your business. Life would be so much more simplistic. And Marcel says, cry, cry, cry. You just fixed me, bro, and you don't even know. Go ahead, big blood. Then the king of shade jumps in and gets him one in. Marcel, I should do it in his voice. Marcel. See, what we not gonna do is that. Don't come for my sis Monique trying to rain on her parade with your unnecessary and, might I add, tired and lackluster shade. Whoo, child, these people have just been laying it on thick. Okay. And is there one more, Marceau? I don't care about these other people in their comments. But it was another Marceau. Okay, makeup machine was all in. That guy sings on this trip. Yeah, they're talking about the radio. So above all of that, one of the more recent posts that came there after the Mian post, Marceau's wife, Letitia, says, "Send me your planner information, sis." Oh shoot, I done messed up. And someone says, "Do you should plan a girls trip." Someone else says, "Go alone." And then somebody says, "Stop, tell Marceau to stop being messy chick" in the comments. And Monique says, "Letitia, you know I got you. We're planning a trip at the end of September. I'll email you her info. We leaving Marceau though." Okay. And Letitia says, "Thank you. No, we can't leave him. He'll take care of the kids while we there." She says, "True that." So, oh damn, Nola ReadZzzz. He could take care of the kids at home like you did. Go and have your me time. Y'all is crazy. See, all that damn. Oh,
Andy, want to talk about it?
Yes.
Yes, she did have time. Hey. So yeah, I don't want to be around any animal that could beat me up and down with their neck.
Baby, I don't want to be sleeping. A giraffe come through the window at nighttime. Like, how you doing? No, thank you.
I think you could close the window and close the curtain. Now that would freak me out. But I want to see the giraffes up close. I'm about to say elephants because I like elephants too. But I want to see them up close. The closest I've really seen them and come that close is when you go to Busch Gardens, and I haven't been there since I was a teenager. So yeah, they let you come near the giraffes in Busch Gardens.
Last time I went to the zoo a couple of years ago with my son's school, we fed the giraffes. It was cool. They're so docile. They're sweet. I mean, until they start fighting with each other, that's something different. But yeah. I mean, to people,
I ain't never seen them fight. See, I don't want to do.
I saw they fight.
Just to see them, if I could see them in open air, just gallop across the green grass.
Girl, that naked is that's all.
I'm gonna do y'all like them people over there in that other sector. They said that white woman told the people she wanted to go on vacation and she needed $3,000 to hit the cash, and they did. They said on one of them women channel over there with John Yates and them. Okay, so we done covered the social media edition of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Next week, go to another fluff scene of Kim and Maurice. Now they've been married 7 years, and they finally going on a damn honeymoon. That's cute. And they're pillow talking. I think that men care less about women's business, but they had to create a scene. So she's telling Maurice about what happened over there down to the Melody's house and how them women was cat fighting and doing so much mess. Okay, and he just wanted to see her naked in a thong and getting ready to go. California cutie. I'm not gonna go into no long ass stint about that.
It wasn't nothing about that. I mean, it wasn't nothing to talk about other than I like my favorite part was looking at the lingerie again. I was like, "What you taking out here? What you going on? What you got? What you taking? What you?" And where are they going? Did they ever say where they were going to? Anybody know?
They going to an island. I think I forgot.
Okay, so I was trying to figure that out.
Who cares?
Um, so yeah, I was happy to see that they're finally going. I don't know.
It is Disney. I haven't been to Disney in so long. When you really want to, I'm gonna go see California Cutiee and go stay in Anaheim then. But when you go to Disney World or Disneyland, I've stayed in Disney World. You really need time off to go see Disney World.
Yeah.
That ain't no 2-3 day trip. Like you really need to sit there and just stay a week or so where you could go and just be fully engaged and engulfed in the whole experience of Disney World. I don't give a damn how old you are. I went as an adult. It's shit to do, a lot of shit to do, and it will make your whole. It will make you think about your whole life. Like, was I this nasty? Was I this negative my whole life? Because when you come out with their programming, you will have a magical day. Like they reprogram you to just be happy for no reason. Like, oh yeah, my house on fire, girl. I just went to Disney World. Have a nice day. Thank you for me. You know,
I've been to Disneyland, but I've never been to Disney World.
Let's go now. That would be a company trip up to Wazoo if we could all go to Disney World. Yes.
I love Disney World. I love it.
It's dope. I've never been. That's dope. Yeah, it was like you said. It was another fluff scene. Ain't really nothing to talk about. They was going on a trip. Kimmy brought up the fact that Kiki shouldn't have been at the damn pajama party, which is facts. And she was being messy. Did we get there? No way.
Let me find that. I told this our last one. We got to show y'all.
So I mean, yeah, Kimmy, you know, she's telling her husband what was going on. I didn't see nothing wrong with none of that part. Like I said, I'm just happy they going on their honeymoon and hopefully they get some alone time and some me time and all that other. The photo don't come back up again in their relationship. Hopefully, you know, that they can move on.
Y'all waiting on me?
I'm waiting for quick. Yep.
So first of all, after we was just kikiing, I had to remember what scene we was talking about. That's how boring it was. First of all. Second of all, I ain't even about to talk about them talking about what happened at the park. Whatever. That was not what stood out for me. Mm-hmm. What stood out for me was when she said, "You remember these? And you remember these? Yeah, I bought them 3 years ago." And I'm like, "And you ain't wore them?" I mean, I understand. You never been.
I don't do her because I got a piece of lingerie I bought that I forgot is new that I ain't warranted. I ain't found you. Every time I think you deserve it, you piss me off. And then
I just that stood out for me. Like I understand, girl.
But so no, you know me. No, not the reason why she did that, Nola, is because she bought it specifically to go on her honeymoon. So, and she's like me, and I'm like this. I'm not anal, but if I do that and I want it to be for that, I'm going to use it. I'm going to wait until it's that time. And if that means that I don't get to use it for 10 years, and I don't, and I'm going to show you, or if I gain weight, or if I lost weight and I don't fit it no more, it's still the fact that look how long it took me to get to this. That's just me, though. I'm that type of person. Like, because Emmy got a lot of lingerie. She's not hurting for no lingerie at all.
Listen.
Well, we know she nasty. It's just the point that she bought it for that occasion. And it took 10 years for them to go on their first honeymoon. Like they ain't had the money or something. Like, come on, quit playing with me. That's why she got that damn dog.
Maybe it's just me, honey. If I bought something that was sexy, okay, things come along, and we might can't go on this honeymoon right now. Some things happen. Understand, baby. I bought it to be nasty. Trip or no trip, I'm still gonna wear it and be nasty. You wanted to wait in a hotel room, girl. Book y'all a suite, baby. Don't even come home. Meet me over here, room 232. It's a key at the front desk. And be nasty in the hotel room. I wouldn't have waited. I'd have been getting, because some new shit done came out since all them years ago. Girl, please. I'd have been rocking some new shit because I would have had done been in whoa that shit.
Where's Beethoven at?
That's just me. Maybe
where's Beethoven? Where's Beethoven?
What is Beethoven?
Go talk to Beethoven.
Oh, that's the name.
That's not Cujo. That's Beethoven.
That's not Cujo. Okay, yeah, you're right. Because Cujo kind of lays down a little bit more.
He said he should have worn them drawers.
I ain't doing it with you. Leave that lady's lingerie alone.
I'm just saying. Leave it alone. Listen, I'm just saying. Maybe shut up. And I'm gonna say it anyway, and I don't care if y'all mad at me. Maybe if you was wearing them lingeries with a maybe a different wig, you wouldn't have to be worried about pictures being posted and people around here talking about y'all husband cheating, shared with your sister-in-law. No, I'm just saying it ain't. I ain't gonna put that on them women. It's just all jokes. But I'm just saying I would have worn them drawers.
Look at here. Now it's time for Martel's pop-up shop. This is where we could go in and we're gonna let y'all call in real soon. Okay? Because we know that it's got to be a couple of y'all out there that got something to say, honey. Child.
I know I do.
Martel in the pop-up shop. This pissed me off because I am a single mother. Okay, never been married. This is some bullshit. Some ice cream on top of some bullshit covered chocolate with some sprinkles on some bullshit. Okay. So Martel made the pop-up shop and he got the other male sitting up there helping him, and the kids is not with him. And there go Miss Bernice. She done came out the bushes now. He done scheduled this whole thing, this whole pop-up shop. And he on the phone, Melody not answering. He expecting his kids to come over and read the book that they helped to write that is on sale at martelholt.com and on Amazon and some shit. And now it's called A Trip to Canada. And he sits up there and he's looking and he's calling and the woman ain't answering the phone. And it comes to find out everybody comes and Tiffany come. Where's the kids? I don't know. I wait for their mama to come through the door at any moment now. The people's like, where's the kids? I don't know where with their mama. I'm waiting for them to get here. I'm hoping that they come here or whatever. Excuse me. And at the end of the reading, they had to have a scholar, Cutiee and Don Trail, whatever that boy's name is, to read the book. And I felt sad for him, and he explained the history of the book. I felt sad for Martel. I'm a little bit team Martel with this bullshit. We're gonna discuss the Martel side before we discuss the Melody side, because and Martel handled it well because he usually say some old ignorant shit, but he didn't go in and let have today.
Right.
But I believe Martel told that woman in enough time, and she shitted on him in true just bitter baby mama fashion. Now she got his ass. Now that part is funny. Like if you wanted to one up on it, bitch, you did that shit. You got his ass real good. Come on, cutie, because this one down here over here having a fit.
You already know she's not gonna show him no mercy, so let me go on and give him the mercy that I'm gonna give him.
Mean ass.
I'm gonna give him a look great.
You can't even talk. You laughing so damn hard.
Come on with the life.
So here's the thing. I was watching it with my daughter, and I kept looking back at her like, Martel, I'm kind of feeling a little sorry. So this is in the beginning. We still hadn't noticed if it was if the kids were coming or not. It was the beginning of the scene. So I'm like, and Martel's trying to keep a stiff upper lip and all that, and people keep asking him, and then they got the chairs with the seats there, like they're supposed to be there. So in that moment, I was like, dang, this one, But then in that same moment, I turned to my daughter and I said to her, now my daughter's 17, so she's not like a little kid, but I was like, he brought this on himself. He decided to have an affair. He decided to leave. And he's not gonna get everything he wants in the when he wants it. And so that's a problem already. So for me, I was just I did feel a little bad for him. Yeah, I felt a little bad, especially if he was gonna have them read. It'd have been different if they were just supposed to be there. But because they were supposed to read the book, yeah, and then he had to have some old other kids read, and he was feeling bad, and people kept asking. But I was pretty proud of him. He did not say nothing stupid. He could have said, you know how they mama is, didn't bring, he could have said some smart ass shit, but he didn't. So I'm gonna commend him on that part because yeah, he was pulling on my heartstrings just a little bit. I wasn't feeling all the way sad for him, but I was like, this is a little embarrassing. I'm a little embarrassed for you, and I don't know where the venue was. I don't know how big it was with that thing. Yeah, didn't look good.
But it was a whole pop-up shop. I understand the planning part because I get mad at that as a co-parent. I understood that part. But I'm sure they didn't just plan it a week ago. You know what I'm saying? That had to take a lot of planning to do it. So you might not have been thinking that way. Or you get in with whatever date they have to fit in. But anyway, it was bullshit. Only reason why I really call hard bullshit on this one is because he's sitting there calling her. If he was calling her for real and she just not answering the phone, that's how you dodge a motherfucker that you know doing some shit wrong or you don't want to pay them their money. Okay? Because what she could have done is been a real G about it, got on the phone and said, hell no, I'm not bringing the motherfucking kids. It's my weekend, nigga, fuck you. And that would have been that. I would have been with you when you're right with that. But she didn't do that. She over there, I'm going down to the funeral with my mama. But we're talking. Go ahead, Nola. Go ahead.
And says, you listen, I'm going ahead on it. I know we in your house, but I disagree with you in your house, okay? Because he knew she wasn't going to answer the phone.
You got your own room, okay? All I'm gonna do is put your ass in retrograde. So go ahead.
That's fine, but he knew she wasn't going to answer. He
knew she wasn't going
to answer because he had already said episodes ago that she keeps him on block. The number that he have is on block. So you already know you on block. So you already know calling her to come to this empty pop-up shop. You already knew she wasn't going to answer. She don't know you calling. She got you on block. I only need to talk to you for this exchange. If anything happened with these kids, I'll unblock you and call you, so you need to know. That's it. That's all. Okay, now listen. For me, this was a setup. This was a setup from the lowest pits of hell, okay? Because he knew Mel wasn't going to show up, but this was I know Mel ain't going to show up, so let me go ahead and garner some sympathy for me sitting up here smiling. I'm hoping they come here soon. I'm hoping they get to be here soon. Hey, at first.
He kept looking around the people.
Yeah, like I'm waiting for them to walk in. So people gonna feel like, oh, it's the kids. They helped wrote the book. Poor Marcel. Mel is so wrong. Mel, that ain't right. You ain't do that right. He knew that. He knew she wasn't gonna bring them kids. And you know why he know that? Because there's still anger between them. There's still bitterness to them. So they're not at that level in their co-parenting yet. They have not reached that level where that schedule really don't matter. If you have something going on as well. So miss me with that bullshit, but I don't feel sorry for you. Because not saying that they won't get there, but he know right now they ain't at that level of co-parenting. Now, could she have gone since the kids participated and working a book? She could have been like, she could have bought her kids just for her kids to have that experience.
So that's what I was going to ask you. So what about the kids though? Like
that's what I'm saying. She could have, but that's why I say she's still bitter because she wasn't she was only thinking about this my weekend. But
I know, but that's what I'm saying. So my thing is, if
but
you
he
did
know that, but he knows.
But if you did that and them kids knew, you didn't just hurt him. You didn't just you
didn't, but let's be
actually
real.
on your kids and did something to them.
You did, but not listen.
Intentionally though.
I'm not saying I'm not gonna give a right or wrong here. You know what I'm saying?
Right or wrong, I'm just saying
But let's be realistic. When you still love that person and they hurt you that deep, you want to do everything you can to hurt them. And unfortunately,
kids, no, I know that. I told you that. I live that.
You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, kids end up it's unfortunate that the kids didn't have that thing. But my thing is, Martel, let's call a spade a spade. Martel wants to be able to control everything. So it's not my weekend. So now I'm gonna have my week to have them, plus your week to have them, and then I get them again. I win, I control, and I get to see your face, which means I get to film with you, which means I get to say something to you because he needs to have something to say to her. He
shouldn't have did it on that weekend. He should.
You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, you know y'all wasn't on that level yet, and y'all co-parenting where Mel is talking to you like that, or interacting with you like that, or even trying to give you any resemblance of cooperation. Y'all ain't there yet.
But here's the other thing. Let's say that she did.
You and Mel number one, as you said, should have planned that shit for your weekend.
For your
I'm
weekend.
sorry.
No. What about this though? What about the fact that say that she did, like Princess said. Princess said she believes he didn't he emailed her some weeks before.
I don't believe that.
No, so this was my thing. So why didn't you go back to the email? Follow up. What I sent you this email. I need to know, can we do this? Because if we do, or you tell me no, I need to know so I can change my date, whatever the case may be. So I'm prone to think that did not happen and it was a last minute thing. And
I think they're both lying.
Yeah, for some reason,
I think somewhere in between a couple of weeks and the 2 days, somewhere in between is when the conversation happened. I don't believe he let her know 2 days before. I don't believe that, but I don't believe he sent it weeks and months before, like he's saying either. No, I believe somewhere in between the both of their timelines is the real timeline of when.
Right. But like I said, let's still go back to if the kids were supposed to be there, they're supposed to do that and all that. I'm saying Martel talking to his own children, never mind Mel's part. I'm saying, hey guys, we did our book. The book's about to come out. We're gonna do a whole book signing, yada yada yada. We're gonna have a good time. Matter of fact, I want you guys to read to them. We're gonna have a panel. We're gonna read to them when they purchase the books. We're gonna autograph the books, and we're gonna have a good time that day. Oh, cool, Dad. That's gonna be nice. Woo, woo, woo. And now it don't happen. I felt. And we haven't got to Mel yet, which Princess is gonna, she gonna segue us in. But in that moment, I'm thinking to myself, Mel was too easy to say. Well, he could just do another day. So keep that same energy when y'all remember we not on these terms, and you may need your kids a day. That's his day. So keep that same energy. If you doing that, you're gonna have to keep that up.
And if she sit there looking sad like he was, because he decided to keep them kids, because it's his turn, guess what I'm going to do? The same thing I did for him. Sit up here and laugh at her.
Right, because you...
Sit up here and laugh at her. But at the end of the day, what I truly want... No, I don't want the kids to be hurt. But what I truly want is for them to do the work to get past it, where they can be better co-parents, because until then, them kids gonna be affected, and that's the messed up part about it. I'm laughing, you feel me? I'm laughing at the get back on Martel, but I feel bad for the kids.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I think it was just get back. Now she said, I got an email from him.
Got to come through that, but
so why she just couldn't respond to the email like hell fucking dog?
That's why I said maybe.
I mean, she could have did that too.
She just could have said no, and there would have been a clear understanding. I'm not bringing these motherfuckers.
You're gonna do it when you have it with your kids.
But he did pull up. He said it was a special occasion. I do not think that he had full control over the date. I am a party planner. It don't work like that. Well, I just picked this date. It's your weekend. I think it was a lot that we are not talking about. You know what I'm saying? We're not acknowledging.
The pop-up shop was empty.
That was too. That was kind of fucked up.
The pop-up shop was empty. Let's not act like pop-up shops are not.
And Marcel is known. And Marcel is known. He knows.
People can do a pop-up shop. I've seen pop-up shops. It's one advertised every weekend on my timeline. I'm seeing one. So he wasn't at this big old pop-up shop where it was an event,
and it was so many.
a big old venue like that. Like, nah, this wasn't that.
It just looked like a little ballroom. It just looked like a little ballroom.
Wasn't nobody even there to hear the children read.
Well, maybe that was for taping as well, you know, for their protection. We don't know because of filming. But this part, what Candy is saying, he told her she could have responded. He had to get her hair done and all that. And I'm sure that was more than a day or two ahead of time. He tried to confirm. So, like I said, I don't feel this is all on him. So we might as well open up the full can of worms on Martel and shit. Simone, you know you can bring your ass back here while you send up your comment in the chat. Okay, you got the like. Okay, Martel wanted it shouldn't be. He should have went and got his shirt. Yes, I think that's too. But he probably could not just go to her house because that's been problematic. She's complained about it. But I think they got handlers. He's got a manager, so nobody else can get her number. Like I would have called her mama if that was the case. If something like this, I would be calling everybody. Like, look, I'm really trying to do this, and I'm trying to do this on the up and up. Now that part, I do hold him accountable, but I think this is all bullshit. Now she had 2 deaths in the family. Okay, that's cool, but you didn't say they died this week. You said they was going to have a party and going to kick it and have a good ass time. So all of that shit is questionable. Pastor Van saying, well, this is his way of trying to control you. But I think people tell their side of the story. The way she was packed up showed me if it's in time that it's supposed to be, because production does manipulate shit. She had no intentions of letting those children go. If he has a phone and he says, I like to talk to my kids every day, and he says, I haven't talked to my kids in days, and the phone is shut off and keeps going to voicemail, that was done intentionally. And she had no intentions of letting them kids go for whatever her personal reasons are. I know by now Melody probably like, that bitch over there, Princess, I don't support her, fuck her, whatever. But I just like to tell the truth. Like I was feeling you before, but something about this just does not seem the way that it should be. Hey girl.
Hey, how are you?
Okay, you're welcome back.
I just had to jump in. I had to jump in because I agree with Nola. Look, Melody and Martel are divorced. If he wants the children, he needs to go get them. He needs to make sure that their hair is done, and he needs to drive them to the event. That's not Melody's job.
But I think he was asking, do I need to get their hair done? And she just didn't respond, self-admittedly.
And you know what? With the way that this marriage is going, again, I agree with Nola. They aren't at a point to where they are co-parenting harmoniously. It's not going to be that way for a while. So he needs to make sure he has the children on his days when these special events happen, and she has the children on her days when she has special events. Don't ask Melody for anything. You have had a baby on this woman. You have called her while you have the children saying, hey, cash at me some funds so I can make sure that the kids eat after you cheated on her. Don't ask Melody for shiznit. When you've got the kids on your weeks, do the special stuff then. Don't ask me to switch days. Don't ask me to go get their hair done. Don't ask me to pick them up. Don't tell me you're running late. You take care of it because you didn't appreciate it when I took care of it throughout our marriage. And now I'm not going to be running around for you as you traipse around town with your mistress and your outside children and all that. You do this stuff for you.
Like I said,
you sound kind of bitter, Simone, too.
It's going to be a time when those tables are going to turn, and she's going to need Martel or need them kids, just like we are saying. I understand. She's scorned. She's been hurt. He had the baby. They are divorced. So now we have to move accordingly. You are not going to, That don't entitle Mel because he had a baby on her to just continuously, for how long do he get to just take her shit? I'm not on Martel's side by far, but I'm saying that to say, when we gonna grow up? When we gonna adult and do for each other? Because it's not gonna always be like this. But for me, like if that's an important thing for him, and he asked you whether it was a day or two, at least respond. My thing is, he never got a response from her, so he never knew that the kids were coming from jump, right? Ain't that what it was? He never
basically what we're understanding. Yeah,
he never knew. So you did all this and never spoke to to Mel to know that your kids were coming from jump. The ball is in your court. You fucked that. You did that wrong. And you assume. You know, when you assume, you make an ass out of yourself. So why did you assume, not talking to Mel, that the kids were coming?
At the end of the day, why did he assume with everything? Like, realistically speaking, like, if we gonna get on here and be real, we gonna get on here and be real. Mm-hmm. Realistically speaking, nothing has been copacetic with them. She haven't agreed with him on anything. Right. Nothing. Nada. They can't even agree on a hamburger with cheese or without cheese at this point. So why would you think she would agree to let them kids come by you on her weekend? Right. Y'all not at that point, so you should have never asked, number one.
Exactly.
Number two,
exactly.
If you didn't get a response, you should have known that they wasn't coming. Right. Number two. Number three, at the end of the day, yes, Mel need to grow up, but he need to grow up too. Let's not act like they both don't antagonize each other. He know what gets up under Mel's skin. That's why every time he around her, he gets up under their skin. Mel can't get up under his skin with her words. She can't agitate him with her words the way he agitate her with his.
Knowing that, so she knows what right though, Nola, but that don't make it right though. So you're saying she did the shit on purpose. And he was a dumbass for thinking that he's the dumbass for thinking she was gonna follow through like her like the wife.
Jump that she was doing to be,
and I'm saying I get that.
Yeah, but she's laughing. She's saying he deserves the shit.
When you've been around, when you've been with somebody for years, you know how to push their buttons. He know he can run his mouth to her and aggravate her down to her full socks and drawers.
Mm-hmm. So so she's using her only tactic to do the kids.
Exactly, and she knows she can't run him in the ground like that with her mouthpiece. So she uses them kids. It ain't right because it's gonna affect them kids. Right. But I'm wondering, like the people in the comments, if I tell my kids, right, like he said, the kids were excited. They were excited. Isn't that not what he said? They were excited.
Now I don't know that. But yeah, that's
my
what he
kids
said.
can go off with their daddy, and they like if my son talked to his daddy on the phone, they have their own phone to talk to their daddy on. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, if you ask him, he'll tell you it was times when I couldn't talk to him. You know what I'm saying? I'm aggravated with him. I see him calling my phone, baby, hello or no goodbye was part of my conversation. I answer so he can hear me. Your daddy on the phone? And I pass the phone to my kids because right now we can't.
I'm not talking to you.
But you don't stop them from talking to them kids. So no, I don't agree with that part of it. You feel me? That's but at the end of the day, that's not act like y'all in that good co-parenting space. He should have known better and she need to know better. But they both need to grow up and stop agitating each other. But when my son have plans with his daddy or my girls and they talk to their daddy, whatever they're going to do, right? Whatever. And then they talk to me and I say, hey, y'all, this weekend we're going to do such and such and such. If it's something they really wanted to do, or even if it's something that they don't really want to do, they're gonna say, but my daddy said this weekend he was gonna come get us.
All them kids will talk you to death about their daddy when they don't see their daddy like he Jesus Christ. My daddy said, I'm going to my daddy house. You know, you can say your daddy ain't shit all day, but they're gonna tell you about their daddy.
They kids, regardless of how much you can tell a kid that I can tell my son, be quiet. I don't know if y'all heard it or not. He wanted to go to the pool. He mad because his sisters don't want to watch him at the pool. So he done walk in and out to go play with his friends. And you can hear the door play. He knows that I'm recording. You know what I'm saying? He know we live. We doing this live. Because I know y'all, you can hear me looking over here like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just
my
saying,
production assistant was doing stuff
I'm
too.
saying that to say real life situation. No, I'm not on a reality show. However, I'm on a live with however many people watching us, and my kid know that. But I can't control my kid emotion when that's something they really want to do and they're excited about it. We see on them kids walking back and forth. Now, one kid say, "But we were supposed to go sign a book this week. But we were supposed. That said we was gonna be reading to the people with the book." No, what was that? Was
Well,
it
that we don't know that because
Don't
that
mean
could
it
have been
didn't happen.
production.
Don't
We
mean
don't
it
know
didn't
that.
happen. Didn't mean it didn't happen. It just it
No, I'm
could have
not saying
happened.
that. But what I'm saying is, what was that? So going on what we going on, I mean, we just don't know. But at the end of the day, both of them damn fools, if they feel like either one of them, because Mel is going to be timed because you're moving into Hollywood now. So concert shows, they have to be scheduled when they can be scheduled. So it may come a time, my good sis,
It
where
will
you get
come a
called to
time.
the reading table or
That's what
whatever
I'm talking
when
about.
it's your weekend, but you're going to need Martel to keep those kids. Just remember, where he don't answer them phone calls, you
Do
need it. But
Martell had
until
the
they
kids
get back,
this week?
until they get to the point where they can collectively co-parent and stop doing shit to get up under
They
each
gonna
other's skin,
keep doing
this is what's gonna
co-parenting.
happen, and we're gonna be here right here talking about it.
Yeah.
Thank
Do
See,
y'all
here's the
for
Martell
the
thing.
have the
content.
kids this week? Go ahead, Simone.
I think that Melody has a bit more of a support system than Martel. If something were to come up when Melody has the children and she needed someone to watch the children, she has her mother,
True.
and she can also afford quality care for the children. She can hire a nanny.
Not according to Martell.
Listen, at the end of the day, he should have known better, because had they been able to be cordial in parenting, there would not be a need for a court order to be in place.
None of that.
Because there are people who get divorced, but they are still able to be in
co-parent.
co-parent at peace.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I've never been married, but guess what? I've never had a court order either. Because
And
you're
exactly.
able to co-parent in peace. So the fact that y'all needed to have that order should let you know y'all not at that point where y'all can do that.
And when she
everybody
didn't
ain't
answer
grown
the
enough for
email,
it.
when she didn't answer the email, that meant the kids weren't going,
Yeah,
period.
he should have switched it. He should have said, you know what? She ain't got back to me.
Right.
Mel ain't got back to me. Melnika, I didn't hear from Mel. So is there any way we can switch the date to the next weekend, another weekend? Because this ain't gonna go right. So he handled it wrong. I don't appreciate it. And I can't wait for them to move on. I want them to get over this part. But it is not gonna help with Ariane Coleslaw doing the stuff that she does, which is kind of play to the people, oh no, we still, cool. And y'all going to be, y'all got a baby, a kid together.
She
so
can go to
the be cool, but she's young-minded.
She can go to the furthest pits of hell, running around here like she Tamia. I still, you still, we still. No, ma'am.
She's a kid. She acts like a kid, completely like a kid. She acts like she's still in college. Like her brain.
Where is Mama Cabbage? So she can get baby coleslaw and get her mind together. Like,
we got something else about somebody else, Mom. We be arguing about this all day. This is a good a good topic because, baby, I had some heat in my chest for this situation because I think this is some shit and everybody's full of shit. And obviously next week we're going to get more details of what's going on with this situation. So look, this is what we about to do. First of all, Miss Weedy Pooh is telling you that we are unevenly balanced, okay? We got all these people in the chat, but we need a couple more y'all to go ahead and press that like button, okay?
We appreciate it.
Also, we got some little activities for y'all to do. We're going to pause for the cause, and we're going to look at this video with Miss Wanda, okay? But, excuse me, in the meantime, I am going to change the pinned chat. Right now, pinned to the chat is my voting link, okay? For me to go to the next round of this good old social media influencer opportunity / TV show, okay? So I need y'all to vote for me because it's less than 24 hours to know if I make it to the next round. So I need y'all to push. When you go on there, it'll ask you to pay for a vote. You don't have to pay for a vote unless you want to. Just log in, scroll down up under all that money stuff. It says free vote, okay? I need you to just take about 3 minutes or so and vote for me, okay? Y'all go talk about these electric bills, okay? We acknowledge that Melody has done a lot for Martel, and I acknowledge her pain that she's dealt with a lot of bullshit for Martel. But sometimes the tit for tat, it just gets to be much. It's been a couple of years now. It's time to just start letting it go. Thank you so much, Kimmy Nicole. She voted for me. Yay. Now look,
No, wait. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to take a bathroom break. But can't before I know we're moving on, but can I just say this? Yes, it's been a couple years, and we might feel like it's been a couple years because we're over it, right? And after a couple years, typically you are okay, you're able to be less bitter. But it wasn't like she's had to deal with this in real time. She's had to deal with it in rewatching it. And then she has to deal with it in seeing it in a reunion and defending her positions, whatever they may be for the season, the stands, whatever. Then on top of that, you have Wanda looking for your lover that you had from 5 years ago. Okay. Then you have to deal with coleslaw and her wanting to come. So she don't have as if she can just go away, be away, don't have to deal. She's unfortunately she's not in that situation, but we're not gonna act like Martel don't buck Ariane up to get on the internet and do what she do. Like he play a part of he's a narcissist. He's a narcissist, and think about it. All these years, I have let you be the front runner. People thinking you the builder when it's me with the license. Once again, the wine, the calendar. I'm glad he did something with his children, so I ain't gonna speak on that. But all that time he was putting into that, sir. I'm still waiting to see a builder's license, like I'm waiting to see the generator at OLG. Okay, produce it. We're gonna start a competition. Which one y'all think gonna happen first? The builder's license or the generator?
The generator.
But let's not, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's not act like. Let's just not act like.
I'm not telling her to move on, like, because I've never been married, but I still have wounds, and especially when you talk about different versions of abuse and narcissism. That's not what I'm saying. What you need to hear what I'm saying is they have children together. And at some point you got to kind of put your feelings to the side, go in the corner and cry and put them to the side when it comes to dealing with the kids. Okay. You don't have to be petty. You don't have to continue to go back and forth and play games. You know what I do? Okay. When my kids, I don't get along with you. I did what she said she did, but I followed through. I get the phone for my child and I give the phone to my child. And other than worried about them being on social media, that's why I got them a flip phone in the first place. Let them have the phone. Let them talk to their daddy whenever they feel like it. Okay. I know he's a hands-on dad. That's what they say. He's a real good dad. I don't have to fool with you about going to a place. Okay. You want to take them someplace? Again, email me or text me or tell the child and let the child tell me. And what I did one further with my daughter is his sister was my go-between. His mama was my go-between. I go talk to them and whatever. Oh, it needs to be done. Okay, I'll talk to them. And that is how you clean up. If you cannot co-parent and if you cannot talk to this person like you got some sense, you gotta make a means to make it happen, and you deal with your hurt on the side.
Well, hold on a second. Why is Melody making that happen? That isn't her event. She shouldn't be running around driving people, getting hair done, doing all of that.
She shouldn't. No, she shouldn't. I think he was going to get the hair done, but I'm saying you have to make the communication happen in all forms. You know what I'm saying? You got to do what you got to do to keep your peace. Now all that other shit, you got to be responsible.
She was keeping her peace.
She could have told him hell no. I've had plenty of times where I was like, oh hell no, and fuck you. You know, have a nice day.
What is that? What are you showing us?
You voted.
I voted.
Okay.
I'm like, wait, are you showing us you blocked on something? What is
No, I'm not voting. No, I just wanted her to know we vote. I was voting. That's why I voted.
I mean, every co-parenting relationship is different. I think but they both have to do the work and get to a place. And once they do the work and get to a place, realistically speaking, right, we can all say what she should do. Look, I co-parent. I have had petty moments where I have said, you ain't gonna see him again, knowing I was lying. Okay, but I'm gonna say it to get under your skin. I ain't ashamed to say, yeah, I did it. I was being petty. You know what I'm saying? Until you
I think we all have done that shit. You know?
And so right now they just haven't gotten to that point.
On that,
you know what I'm saying? But they both have to work on it. I'm not putting it 100% on him. I'm not putting it 100% on her. But I will say this, as far as the melody goes, I have never, unless I missed it somewhere in the social media atmosphere, I have never not once read or heard her say that Martel is a horrible father. So in the sense that you have never said that he was a horrible father, in that case, cut some of your pettiness. You feel me? Cut some of your pettiness, because if he's a good daddy, let him go ahead on and be a daddy. Because then if he wasn't, you'd be dragging him in the streets for not being a good daddy. But Martel, until y'all can get to that good co-parenting place, make sure next time you use your name and being on Love and Marriage Huntsville to draw a crowd at a pop-up shop. It's a book signing. Maybe you should be at a Barnes and Noble. You know, call Portia.
I just want to say
Portia.
I
like sliding in people's man's DMs. Call Portia and get the.
Ooh, we're not gonna be mean like that. So look, we got some people calling in. We're gonna take the calls in a minute. We're going to watch Miss Wanda real quick. I'm going to speed past this video. If you would like to see this whole video, I don't know if Miss Wanda saved it, but guess what? Cutiee B did, and you could go to Cutie's page, okay? And go give her a like and subscribe. She's still building her channel. Go to Cutiee B's page, and you can watch this whole Miss Wanda video. Now, I have pinned in the chat. Excuse me, I'm sorry. The first part is the StreamYard link. If you would like to call in and you would like to give us your 2, 5, or 25 cents on this week's episode. And right under that is the voting link if you want to vote for me for the Influence Me TV contest. Now, we will ask that you keep your comments to like 3 minutes, okay? Because sometimes we are catting women and we can get to talking and talking. So have your little words ready, okay? But we're going to watch this. While we're watching this, you can press the like button. You can press the subscribe button, okay? And also, you can join the Royal Citizens if you want to. And come in. Don't be scared to come in and talk to us and tell us what you're thinking.
Miss Wanda got on Tiffany chain from her confessional.
Look, and she went in let have, okay? Baby, and this is about her being mad about last week's episode about Kiki. You don't love me going in on her own cousin.
My son-in-law, but I'm messy. Man, it's sad. It's so sad. But I'm gonna leave that alone. Y'all good friend who y'all love so much on this show.
So much.
I'm going to jump on that case and I'm going to jump on another one. Because, yes, I got a long lot of bones to pick. Putting my little niece on this show.
A little niece.
Just to start shit. That's exactly what they did. Pour her on there.
She act like she 5.
This girl. It's so funny to me that this child had, had a gun for 23 years. A loaded gun for 23 years, y'all. 23. That her and my daughter been best of cousin, best of friend, best of everything. Into, well, I would say a lifetime, but she lived in Georgia for so many of those years that her and Tisha didn't know each other. They knew each other, but they didn't know each other like that. because her first 10 or 15 years she was living in Georgia before she came back and moved with her grandmother. And with that being said, that they've been cousins for lifetime, but only been hanging out as close cousin, as close friend for the last past 25 years or longer. Okay. For you guys to get on here and bring her little niece, her little cousin on here to throw salt on her, it's sad. But nobody don't see that. Nobody don't see that. They don't see what this person is doing to try to destroy life. If they can't get Tisha one way, they try to get her another way. I guess if MJ was old enough, they'll try to turn him into a person that troublemaker. And it's sad. This girl is toxic, y'all. Very toxic. Just because you and your husband not together anymore, you feel like you can bring anybody on the show to destroy Tisha. To destroy Tisha. But Tisha's the enemy, though. Oh my God. This right here is making me so mad. I already had to deal with that.
With a T.
That damn Marcel. Then I got to come on here and deal with you guys too. Make it make sense to me. But I'm the messy one. I'm the messy one. I guess nobody see this but Wanda. Nobody don't see what this person is doing but Wanda. She got a loaded gun for the past 25 years. Never had any problem. Never had any issue with her cousin until somebody else decided to see a weak spot of someone and they try to use it. They try to use it to their advantage. And it's bad. It's sad. Now, if Tisha had did that to her family, it'd be chaos. But I'm letting you know, girl, y'all messing with the right family. I promise you are. You messing with the right family. And I promise you, this family you do not want to mess with. On or off TV. I'm telling you honestly.
He said on site.
This one family you do not want to mess with. Period. I'm keeping it real with you now. Because when you start putting family involved in it, putting folks out, calling folks out to destroy their family, I have a big issue with that, period. Because blood is always thicker than mud. Always. Blood.
But with a
T
low.
thicker than mud. Now, I want y'all to know. All y'all fans, all y'all, the other person fans, I want y'all to look at this and look very careful because it's very sad. It's a sad situation. Now, no. Did she put a gun to Kiki's head? No. Did she grab Kiki's legs and turn it? No, but it was an invitation there. It was an invitation there. So my thing is, you know, when a person is weak in certain area, you can make a fool out of certain people because they weak. I don't like that. Don't play. Don't play with me, girl. Please do not play
with me. Ain't what your niece saying.
It's because now, not only are you talking about Marcel, now you are talking about my family. Now you're putting my family in this. And I don't like it at all. Don't do that. Leave my family out of it. Please leave my family out of it. Okay? So I'm telling y'all, I'm going to go in on this whole thing. I'm telling y'all, I'm going to go slap in. Please leave my family out of it. Okay? So I'm not trying to call nobody. I was being very nice last week. I was being messy last week, I must say. I was being messy. Because my thing is, people look at adulteries different than I look at it. I look at it as God's way of looking at things. God say, committing adulteries is committing adulteries, okay? He didn't say who do it, whether the man or the woman do it. It's still committing adultery. What if I went out there and I'm married now, and I got me a boyfriend? I'm committing adulteries. Regardless how long me and my husband been separated, if we've been separated for 10 years, that still mean that I am committing adulteries. Whether y'all like it or not.
Quit doing favoritism.
I mean, quit
Adulteress.
Try to make everybody else seem better
Girl,
than the
I'm
next
over here
person.
dying.
That person ain't no better than the next person. Commend adulteress is commend adulteress. And I'm going to
Adult.
leave that alone. Y'all can take it however y'all want to take it. But it's the
Okay.
same thing. God upstairs, he looking high. I mean, he looked low. And he also pick everybody up and make them whatever. Y'all making me mad now. I'm serious. When I get mad, I get tired of it. So let me leave that
Is
alone.
she having a conversation with
But
us?
anyway,
How are we making her mad?
She read the
Kiki,
comment.
you know what you're doing. Don't let them make an ass out of you. Don't let them do this to you. Please don't. Don't let them do this to you, girl. Because this is not what you want for real. Please leave
She
it
does. That's
alone.
why she committed adultery.
Leave it alone. Okay? Leave it alone. Let me see. Um
Okay, so y'all can watch the rest of this
Tisha,
on Cuttie B's channel.
girl, get you some cake and ice cream because that damn sleepover. Baby, Tisha, get you some cake and ice cream, baby. Hey, Nene.
Yeah, we not here for Nene, okay? Kiki is the same lady that, as Simone LaBouche says, cousin Peach Dog was there. And she was all in Kimmy's face about protecting Tisha, and now this happened.
Wait, princess. You be Mona Sky Young, and I will be Yandy. Ask me why did I continue to film?
So, Yandy, if you had a problem with what was going on, why did you continue to film? You could have called Steven and told him that you were uncomfortable.
Was I under contract? Yes, I was. Oh, okay. Wanda, that's why your niece filming. Ain't nobody with her. She under contract. She wanted.
I don't think she is though. You know, them friends of the shows don't have to do shit.
That's a damn lie. I'm gonna tell you why. That's not a true statement. Because even when I was on the street one day, and one of the magic dudes that do magic that famous had his own show, we had to sign some stuff to be on the show to say that we were there. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate that. But yeah, I don't care if you gonna be on that show and you about to give your thoughts, you about to breathe the air that's about to be on television. You signing some shit, and she definitely sounds like something. She definitely
She
just
signed something,
I'm a friend
but
of the
she
show.
doesn't have the same contract. Like they don't pay them people. They just give them like, or maybe they give them a day wage.
They
and
do
shit,
something.
more bullshit.
I gotta sign something so they don't come back and use my likeness.
I'm not saying she's getting the same thing Money Mel and Tisha them getting, but she getting something. She getting something out of the deal. Number one. Number two, baby, Wanda, you doing all of this talking about it wasn't no grudge. But apparently your niece was down to the Instagram streets and she made a post stating to your daughter, stop playing with her. Stop playing the victim because you know how you effed over her. And baby, if anybody will be proven to be a liar, how it will not be her. And she will drag you for filth and all of the things that she know. I am just saying the nieces on the Instagram one.
I think these Instagram, like we done did half the show mostly on the Instagram, on the social media. So that's what the show is.
Than the episode this week. Just being honest, but baby, yes, ma'am. She said she not playing with them like that. Don't play with her like that. Kiki said that girl effed over her. Don't make her put it out there, baby. Kiki Jabbar, baby.
The social media has been hot this week. But look, before we give our closing remarks and our thanks, look, y'all people leave. Y'all better press the like button before you leave out. I know that's right. Also, we're going to take a couple of calls. Again, if you want to call in, the link, I dropped the link. The link is pinned at the top in that blue area at the top of the screen in the chat, okay? You can't find Princess on it. It's supposed to take you directly to it.
Yeah, as soon as
So
it comes
call on in, okay? Call in. Okay. You're supposed to take you directly to me. Now I don't look totally like me. I'm in pink with the blonde hair. That's me. Let me see. When you click it, let me just click it.
you pop right up.
Yeah, I should pop right up. Yeah, that's me. I
It
just
comes
clicked
right
it and
up.
it pops right up.
Pop right onto you.
That is me. It doesn't say princess. It puts my governments and shit up there. That's one thing none of us like.
Yes, Kiki, tell it.
Yeah, our likes is
um,
good. We had 129. I mean 125 likes, and it's 129 in the chat.
Thank you. So look, y'all can call in and be in the back. We're about to take a few calls right now. 3 minutes and things. Yes, I'm in the paint. Okay, in the paint with the blonde hair. You sat in. Oh, y'all can hear the cat. Oh Lord, he was loud as hell. Okay, my daughter is cooking fish, so he is ready. Okay, I'm fifth right now. That's my status last time I checked. So let's take on Miss Bernice real quick. Bernice,
Hey ladies, hey ladies, hey, hey,
Hey,
hey.
Bernice.
Hey,
Hey. Let me get my words right. So I don't want to put T's on it in every damn thing. So um y'all know good and damn well that Martel is not mature enough to tell Mel ahead of time that he need the kids on a certain such date.
you know he didn't.
I think the manager helped him. I go ahead, Miss
But
Bernice.
the manager said one thing very important that everybody ain't paid attention to. Once you feel safe around you, Mel won't have no problem with you. Whenever Mel's around Martell, he get in attack mode. He'll
He
start
does.
off nice, and then at the end of it, he done says something derogatory about her and get her all riled up.
That's because he be getting freaky. That turns him on.
Right. You know, and I'm sorry, you playing this the week that you don't have the kid, and you sitting up there like little rascal, like, well, I hope they come through the door anytime now. Or getting everybody feel sorry for you. I don't feel sorry for you. No, because you knew exactly what you was doing. You could have had your manager be your go between.
Yes.
You didn't have to talk to Mel. Like, well, Mel, we got this event planned around the book, and we want the kids to be there so they can sign the book and they can read the book. That'd be as simple as that. But you too egotistical to even do that. Take you and your Coke 45 drinking mama and go somewhere.
I'm up for it. This is the shot, the Vegas shot, the poison shot.
Oh, not the cold 45.
Oh hell yeah, Coke 45, cause she was slipping down them damn wine examples like it wasn't like I was expecting the bull to come through
I
the wall.
told you
Coke
The
45.
OE.
she was
The
like
Yes.
this. She was holding them all. She was like,
Yes.
y'all wasn't going nowhere.
You're not gonna do this woman, Mama Martel.
Yes.
Coke 45 drinking.
I mean, come on now, cause she was like, "Ooh, this tastes good." Like, She was buzzed after you, but she was already buzzed when he got there, but she was even more buzzed when he left. And while you always down and trying to make Mel seem like she the bad guy, everything you doing, Mel put in the plan. You just following through. But if it wasn't for Mel, you wouldn't have did that wine. If it wasn't for Mel, you wouldn't have did that calendar. If it wasn't for Mel, you wouldn't have did that book. But in one breath, she's a wonderful mother, but she won't let me see the kids. There's a reason for that. Until you apologize for all the hell you put that woman through and really mean it, Mel ain't gonna have nothing to say to you. There's no reason for her to interact with you. Come on now. You little punk little
Ooh,
ooh.
Draco Lord, this is deep.
Mm. So until he do that and grow up Him and Coleslaw, because his Coleslaw, his yin to his yang. Both of them are immature. He's not gonna go. He not gonna prosper with Coleslaw like he did with Mel, because they're on two different levels. Mel was the type of woman that she gonna push you to do better. Coleslaw, she want to get up. She want all the glory, but she don't want to put in the work. Typical side chick behavior. Okay.
Mm-hmm. I agree with that. Wait.
Auntie Bernice done stole my name with this read.
Okay. Okay.
With the classic shade.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
She done dropped the mic and everything.
Okay,
Well,
kiddo. I did vote for you.
Thank you, Miss Bernice.
And you're welcome, ladies. You have a good evening.
We love you.
Miss Bernice was
Love you
like
too.
one of my day ones, honey, when I only had like 10 people in the chat. Miss Bernice was one of them.
Oh, heck yeah. You, Debonair Cotty, Busy Blue. Oh, nothing but love for all of y'all. All them others want to come around and try to pull people down. No, I rebuke the demon inside, outside, and all around me. And keep it stepping.
Come on now.
Thank you, Miss Bernice.
Okay, love y'all. Good night.
Don't forget the link is still in the chat if you want to call in. It's at the top of the chat, and I just put it back in the chat again. Okay.
Don't be scared, y'all. It's all good. We don't do nothing but talk. We're
gonna talk back to you.
So it's no biggie. And I've been on that side where I was like, well, I want to call in, but I don't. Just call in. It's cool. Y'all have a good time. It's good.
We have fun. Our next call-in person, come on, Ray, all day.
Ray all day.
Come on, Ray.
What's up? Can you hear me good?
Hello.
Yes, we can.
Okay, I'm on the iPhone today.
Oh, she on the good phone.
Okay. Oh my goodness. I was rolling with Miss Bernice. She had me cracking up. But yeah, I don't see how anybody can blame Melody for that bull crap that he tried to pull. It ain't his weekend, and she ain't obligated to do nothing else but what that court order say.
Mm-hmm.
Like she said, don't F with me. Look at the court order and talk to me then. She ain't got time for him and nothing else outside of. It's F Martel all day. Melody ain't tried to hear nothing Martel got to say. Not a doggone thing at all.
Yeah, he did that to himself. You're right.
Yeah. Now this Kimmy and Maurice situation. Now I'm cool if Kimmy want to stay with him after all that. Good for her. I applaud her for keeping her marriage together. You go, girl. Just don't try and shovel no more shit to us about anything else between Maurice and that woman. We don't want to hear it. Because if we not gonna talk about who was with Marcel, because we know 2 out of the 3 was occupied, right? What was Marcel doing? Reading the Bible? No, he was doing something. He was being occupied too. We haven't heard that story yet, unless I missed it. I don't know.
No, you doing the same thing I'm doing. I'm just gonna.
He was talking to the linebackers, holding it down, being a wingman while Martel got him some coochie.
Let me go ahead and finish my drink because I spits.
Well, you know, I wonder what happened to Destiny. It would have been nice to see her at the event.
Oh, good point.
I mean, you know, why wasn't her? I mean, I know her baby, you know, can't read or nothing, but at least, you know, where's the support? I thought she was his day one. What happened? How come
Maybe she was in the link card line, or she was trying to work the stove. I don't know.
Or maybe she didn't want to answer the
Maybe
mail.
Carlos didn't want to pay on that day.
She was at the studio.
Oh, that's right. She got a tour coming.
Yeah.
And every beauty supply singing that song.
On 10. On 10.
She's selling products for $10 to promote the song.
I need them live. to do that. No
We
more.
need this episode. We need to watch on 10 and down.
But it's all good. I'm proud of her for for getting herself up off the floor and whatnot, because it ain't easy trying to do what she trying to do and having a baby and getting served papers and all that. I feel for her. I feel for her.
Oh yeah, she got done dirty, but at least we don't see her. Whatever LeBerick said or did to her, he checked her real good.
Check
We
her
don't see her out
He
here,
got her mouth
acting the
on.
damn fool.
Hush. She better not say nothing. She just better be outside the beauty store, hollering about she on 10, put Mazzani in your bin. That's all I'ma say.
Okay. Okay. For real. For real. But I'm gonna let you go, guys. I'm gonna keep driving along this road. It was good talking to y'all.
Okay,
Yeah,
well, be
be
safe and be careful.
I'm sorry. Be safe.
Bye.
Thank you, Ray Ray.
Bye-bye.
Ray.
Look, y'all got 2 minutes to step on up before I close it on down and we get up out of here. Because look, we had an extra long show, but it wasn't as long as it could have been. So I appreciate that. Okay, now we have a new person in the back. Now look, I ain't seen you before. Okay, so I pray that you haven't camped up. Okay, if you will be blocked completely off this channel. I don't want to see no ass and titties. Okay, and no peen either. Okay, that's for privates. Okay, but let's welcome to the house of the princess. How are you doing?
Okay, it's me. And I wasn't gonna show no A and no T's. Uh, I'm kind of like California cutie. I got a lot up top, but not a lot in the back. But ain't nobody ever asked me for no booty. So, oh, can I say that?
I know that's right.
And y'all made me call in. I usually don't like to call people when I've been drinking.
I've been drinking.
I was
I've been
gonna say the
drinking.
same thing, but I can't sing like you, Miss Princess. Um, Just wanted to make mention of the fact that every time Marceau begins to lie, he starts to stutter.
Come on.
Has anybody else noticed that?
Yes.
That's a tactic, that manipulators, narcissists use to throw people off their game. And then he and Maurice tripped me out with this diversionary tactic that they use. And just like when Kimmy was asking him, "Did you sleep with the linebacker?" He go, "Now's the time to reach across the aisle." See, that kind of stuff. You got to reach across and check on your sister-in-law and make sure she's okay. Just like when Maurice or Marceau was asked the question about the rumors. What about the apartment? What about this? What about that? They'll say anything except to answer the question. So every time I start to hear him talk, I try to block him out. And I notice that Tisha does the same thing. It'll be like her eyes glaze over. She'll like kind of pop out and pop in again. Those tricks do work on her, but I think everybody in the watching audience has probably got the fact that Maurice, Marceau, they're both classical, lying, cheating, greasy people.
Did we ever get to the bottom of why he went to Africa without Letitia?
Yes, to clear his head.
He went on a
Away.
spiritual
Because he
journey.
didn't want to be around them.
He was on a Southwest Want to Get Away commercial. That's what he was doing. He wanted to get away. That's all he gave us. That's all he gave his wife. And she, at that point, should have told him, "You know what? I'm about to get away right now, and I'll be back when I get back. And I'll talk to you and I'll let you know that I made it to my destination. And I'll talk to you." Here's my other thing. I just cut you off. It's me. Here's my other thing. When you go to Africa, because one of my clients went not too long ago, you gotta go through some stuff. It's not like you just hop on a plane. You gotta go get that yellow fever shot. You gotta go get stuff done. You just don't go to Africa just because and just go. I'm gonna make me a flight today and we leaving tomorrow. Oh no! It don't work like that. So that whole thing, get the fuck away from me with that shit, because that's a whole lie in itself. He had to gear up for that. So ain't no way he just, I'm tired today. I'm gonna go to Africa tomorrow. I'm gonna go on to Africa tomorrow. No, it don't work like that. So he's lying.
Well, it's
And
But
definitely
if
a planning.
you
It's a planning process, definitely.
have
You can't even have a passport that you got last week and then get on the plane to go, because you have to have, I think, a passport in your possession for at least 30 to 60 days. You also, like you said, have to have all of your shots up to date.
shots up.
You have to provide certain other type of paperwork, and it does not happen like you say. I can't say I'm going today and get on a flight on Friday.
It don't work like that. So he been planning, or somebody planned it for him, and he made sure he dotted his I's and crossed his T's with his passport and did what he needed to do.
Well,
But
how
whatever
long
it
is he
was,
gone?
a week or so, something like that. But if any of you are interested in going to Africa, please hit up girl. I will gladly help you plan your trip to the motherland or anywhere else that you need anything planned, including you, Marcel, and I will keep your secret of who your passenger is. Okay.
Ooh,
I will not tell it to
come
the
through
boss
with the
because I
side
want to continue
hustles.
business.
We are some working women in here. Why? Because we have to eat, and we have to make sure that our children survive and do what we need to do so we can have a nice life. All right.
And I have to get the good tissue because I can't buy that cheap tissue that scratches.
Oops, I heard that. Hey, but look, this is the other thing. Tisha does not know how to disappear on him like he does on her, because this is what you do. You pack your bag, you get it ready, put it in the car, sit in the driveway, have one of the kids call and say, Dad, come home. It's an emergency. As soon as this car pull up in the driveway, you pull off.
Get on.
I
That's
be the
it.
pulled off talking about I'm going to the grocery store. I'll be back.
I'm gonna tell you what the problem is with us. I believe for me, I'm gonna tell you why I could never do that. I could talk a good game with y'all and Kiki about it, but I'm not leaving my kid with my husband or anybody else because I take care of my kids the way I take care of them. So if I'm gonna leave like that, it would take a lot for me. I would have to prep, and I would have to be like, and I wouldn't even leave with their daddy. Not that their daddy can't take care of him. I would leave with like my sister. Like my mom don't live in here. My mom live in Louisiana. So for me, I'll be like, yeah, y'all going y'all auntie out. Because I know that my sister's going to take care of him like I take care of him. Not that their daddy's not. They don't take care of him like mama do. So for me, I'm just thinking, it would be hard for her to do that because she's going to be like, well, I got to make sure this, that, and the third. It's just harder for us women to do that.
Wanda will make sure them kids is taken care of just like all the rest of them. She do. She
What are you
shows
talking about? Wanda be at the casino.
Yeah.
I would hope so, but I'm telling you, in our mind, and then Tisha's the same sign as me as well. We're both Libras. We don't get back. We don't get back to get back. I'm just not one. You do this to me, and I'm gonna do it back to you. I'm more like gonna wait for it. I'm gonna sit on it, and then when you really not thinking about it, I'm gonna bring it back up. Like, remember you did this?
Oh, I thought food truck was that get back. A food truck ain't the get back.
She got a lot of get backs. That's what I'm saying.
That's not for her. That's for the mama.
But it's still a get back, and it's still gonna hit
Marcel. Get back.
And he wasn't willing. He's not a willing participant. So yes, that's a get back.
And she looked up, just looking as good as she wanted looking.
When you make him do what he don't want to do, it's a get back. Same thing with Martel. How he didn't have his kids for that. That was a.
Was he on the table?
So yeah, I definitely agree. You got to know how to do what you're doing, and theirs is working. Like I said, Tisha's waking up. I don't give a fuck. Nobody say Tisha's waking up.
Do you think she really is? Because you see that she still repeats the stuff that Marceau puts into her head. Like, people will say what they're going to say. That's laughable. Those are the kind of things that he puts in her mind. Like, if she ever has a valid concern or question or has something that she wants to ask him about, he'll do the same thing like Maurice. Are you serious? I can't believe you're asking me that question.
Did you see the eye roll? Did you see the eye roll?
She does.
When you see her eye roll and you see that she's just not complacent in it anymore.
She be looking at her brain. She looking at her brain, trying to get it together. Okay.
And well, like I said, we're the same sign, and I'm not sure when her birthday is, but we're the same sign. Her skills are gonna start tipping, and when I'm telling you, When they
They're
hit the
already
bottom,
starting
you
to.
better run.
They're
You better
already starting
run.
to. Her mask is already starting to fall off. Like, listen, yes, she is repeating what he says, but when you look at her and look at her face
She ain't
and look at her
complaining no more.
body expressions
Not
in her,
complaining.
it's kind of like a yeah, I hear you, but whatever. Is she? I'm not gonna say that she. I'm gonna say she's beginning to start to question. You can see that internal questioning going on with her. Like, this don't sound right. Like, she's starting to question whether she believes it or not, even though she's going to regurgitate it to us. Because I have to put up this front that I trust my husband and I love my husband. But you can see it's wearing on her face and her emotions that she's starting to question what's being said to her and if she believes it or not.
I think she just want to keep us out of her marriage and out of her business.
Then she shouldn't have got on this damn show.
Well, what about when
Reality TV don't break marriages, but they definitely will expose the cracks in the damn marriage. And if you don't want nobody to know your roof leaking, don't call the roofer.
Well, what about when Jaden was actually starting to put two and two together? And he's like, yeah, well, I would come over and he'd be gone for a week, and then I would start to see other signs and they cut him off real fast. It doesn't take too much for people to start to really think. So, with all of the stuff that's out there, even the person who is the most illogical by now has gotten it. So, what is taking Tisha so long to wake up? And do you think that Marceau still has that much control?
I think part of it, she just don't want us to know whatever she know, and keeping it off the TV.
She don't want us to. She's not gonna want to tell us that we were right about her husband, or that something ain't right, and everything ain't right. Like I'm trying to make it seem, and that don't feel good to her. So that's gonna be the hardest part for her.
It's cheaper to keep her. But look, it's almost 8:00. We done missed the candy in the game just about. So
Wanda being her mama, it's gonna sink in sooner or later. Cause Wanda ain't gonna let it. Don't you believe Wanda ain't in her ear?
Oh, she always in her ear. Look, I didn't even get a chance to say goodbye. She jumped off. It's me. Thank you for calling. Thank you for being a part. You're welcome to call back at any time. Thank you so much. You didn't get your
appreciation. It's me. Love talking to you.
I love when the people bring some good points over here. And we have Kim.
Good evening, ladies.
Hey.
Yeah.
I took a little page from CC. I was nervous about calling in because I can do the little one-liners in the thing. But anyway, Nola, you're the first person on all of the sites that I watched that has brought up the fact that the question that was posed to Maurice was not about whether or not he was there. It was about whether he saw any intimacy between the two of them. So thank you for that, because I've been pulling my hair out for weeks over that. The other thing was, I just wanted to say hey to y'all. I just need to get that one point across. Maurice gets on my doggone nerves. Marcel gets on my doggone nerves. Tisha, Lord Jesus, she's stepping her game up. And I agree with y'all. She knows. She just stacking her paper right now. She doing everything that she need to do. She pulling pages out of Mel's book, but she doing it in a dumb way. She making people think she dumb. She ain't dumb. She far from it. But then when she gut punch Marcel, oh, it's gonna be lovely. I can't wait to see that. Thank you, ladies. I appreciate y'all. Y'all make my Sundays. Y'all have a wonderful evening.
Oh, I'm glad.
Thank you for calling, Kim.
Yeah, appreciate you.
Bye.
Much. I'll see you later.
Whoa, look, y'all
CC inspiring people to call in for the first time. Thanks.
Yes, call in, y'all. That's actually how I got started, doing the call in, and the people encouraged me. So go ahead on and call in. But she was right, y'all. We think Martel is a mess. When Marcel face start getting cracked, girl, it's gonna be too good. I'm going to Sam's and get me the butter lovers, okay? The big butter.
Girl, I need popcorn, nachos, hot dog, candy, and
I'm going to open up a horse.
Click off and click back on again, Kathy. Click off of it, then click back on again. It should go right directly to my face.
Man, yeah. No, I don't know if you was because you had things going on, but she had gave you props. Kim said she's been pulling her hair out trying to figure out what the hell. You finally got the question that Carlos really asked.
Right, because I have to go back and look. Yes, you.
Yes, you.
Oh, yeah. I mean, but
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what he asked, girl. That's
Yeah.
what Carlos
He
asked.
said,
Did
thank
you
you.
see it?
Kim got a few strands of hair left on her head because of you, girl. Because she was pulling her hair out trying to figure out what the
I
hell.
didn't see them getting juicy in the club, but I
Right.
guess.
That's why I was trying to figure out. So I'm like, some is a hit and miss. I don't know where I'm going either. I was like, wait, are we asking that we didn't know he was there? We all knew he was there. Okay, so are we asking did he see them mess around? No, he didn't. I was all over the place too. So yeah, I agree with Kim. You did kind of bring it
Girl, because that's what I tell you. He answered that like a lawyer, girl.
Like, oh yeah.
All right, so wait, let me go ahead on while y'all talking about bad baby daddies. Let me go and give a shout out to my baby daddy who lurking in the comments in the video. Hey, baby daddy, thank you for the support. Y'all talking about
Your baby daddy press the like button, okay, and subscribe on her behalf.
Oh, he pressed the like button. Y'all talking about baby daddy. And not all
hey, baby daddy.
Good. This is what good co-parenting looks like. Mel and Martel, get you some. I ain't gonna shit on you. But Mel and Martel, get you some.
I love it. I love that shirt, Princess. You got that from Atlanta when you visited?
What? Yeah, down to the Atlanta.
Yeah, that's super cute.
Probably the airport or something like that.
Yeah, really.
It says Atlanta.
Right, Atlanta.
Okay, we've had a good show, and look, we got all four in the room today.
Hey,
I love it. I love it.
Whole panel.
So let's say our closing words and where they can find you and things. Let's start with Callie.
Hey, y'all know y'all can find me down to the Instagram on IG at California Cutiee 310. You also can find me on my own California Cutiee page. And I did do another video. I haven't dropped it yet. I'm still editing. So I got another video coming for you guys. Y'all gonna enjoy it. It's gonna be cool. So just matter of fact, when I'm done here, that's probably what I'm gonna end up doing.
Yeah.
So I'll be dropping it sometime this week. So California Cutiee has her own page. Come see me there. Always can find me at the Palace on Sundays and Tuesdays, reviewing those good shows. We are here on Sunday for the Ladies Love Huntsville panel. And then, of course, on Tuesdays, we do our Candy and the Gang review. So, yeah, y'all can find me in there. And then Sunday Brunch with Black Tea, I already told you guys. And I don't never really pump up my hair page, but you guys can find me on Lend Me Your Hair. Lynn, L-I-N, Lend Me Your Hair on IG. So you can see my hairstyles and stuff that I do.
Get your hair did if you in a Cali area or pay for to get flued out, okay?
Yeah, I am a mobile stylist and I will fly out to come see you as well. And I have and do celebrities as well. So yeah, I'm not just a regular stylist. I have touched celebrities in Super Bowl. Matter of fact, like I tell people, my Super Bowl hands, like the person that played Super Bowl, Willie McGinnis, didn't win the Super Bowl till I touched him. And they didn't win one, not two, but he won 3 of them because I touched him. I tell them all the time, it's because of me. I mean, you play good, but it's when I touched you, then you went and won.
Girl, go on slide the waters and touch players.
So, yes, and I did Ja Rule's hair. If y'all watched the movie Fast and Furious when he was in it, that was my braids, girl. That hair was like this short. I'm trying to tell y'all, that hair was so little bitty short and short. I was in this trailer and they told him I could braid, and I was so mad about it. Oh, Lord have mercy. But anyway, you see his hair in the movie Fast and Furious. Those would be my straight back braids. He has a bandana on because his hair I couldn't start the braid from right there. It started like here. So he said, don't worry about it. I put the one braid in. He said, no, it's good. I said, no, it's not. He said, no, it is. I'm put a headband on it. So when I look at the thing, I'm like, damn, I did this shit. He barely had hair to braid. So yeah, celebrity.
That's on.
Okay, just know. So please come follow me on that too.
Okay, Simone La Bouche.
Well, you know what? You can find me here on Sundays when I'm able to make it. I do really wish that I had a more consistent ability to come to the House of the Princess because I truly love kikiing and hanging out with you guys. I do hope to be going live on my channel at some point. Go to youtube.com/running that mouth. Sign up so you will subscribe so you know when I go live. And on the About page, you can find all of my social media so we can chat there, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, all of the various places.
I can put your stuff back in the description box. I don't know why it's not there, but it will be in the description box. Okay.
Thank you.
Nola.
Girl, of course, you know, y'all, I'm gonna be here every Sunday like clockwork, punching the clock. So go ahead on and read these people for in Huntsville down for filth. And of course, y'all know we're gonna double back and hit Monique and them up when they come out. Of course, you can find me on my own channel, Nola ReadZzzz. That's with 4 Z's because we read, not read. Okay. But if you are reading, make sure you ain't reading like Miss Wanda. Of course, you can find me in the comments, as I was so Princess putting me so roughly on blast reading my comment. But yes, don't just do this here. I will add the girls if they need to be added as well on IG. You can find me there, Nola_reads.com. And if you're interested in travel, you can go to my Facebook page, JMN Custom Travels. And that is all the places that you can find me. And of course, on these YouTube streets in the palace, because I'm definitely here for everything.
All the mess.
All the mess.
Awesome.
Lord have mercy. You made me forget what I was gonna say, child.
Girl, don't make me bring him back. Don't make me bring him back. Oh, they took him from me.
Beethoven ran away.
They took Beethoven, girl. You know my daughters, they get mad when I be putting where's Beethoven? The long doggy. That's what we named him, Beethoven.
Yeah.
Beethoven and Cujo.
Yes.
Cujo has been moved to the new house.
Oh, that's right. You almost out. Okay, yeah, that's right.
Oh, child. No, y'all is doggy.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Cujo has not been delivered to the new house. This week was so stressful. I need both of them listening to Miss Wanda. My emotional support animal.
Yes.
Cujo and Beethoven. Look, and Miss Wanda, okay? Somebody go get Miss Wanda. And no, you don't have to be nasty or rude or whoever's handling your shit, okay? I sent you a nice email and I tried to be professional. And y'all opened that email up at 11 o'clock at night, okay? Soon as I sent it, I got to open a recognition. Now you did not answer. I have a problem with people. They just sit up here and don't say no. Y'all just ignore people forever. That's ghetto to me. Okay, just say I decline. I respectfully decline. See y'all over here trying to Martell me while you be melted. Don't do that. Okay, now I know you've been summoned by Funky Doniva and all of these bigger people. That's fine, but I also know you've been on a smaller YouTuber channel. So don't do me, okay? Don't do me. And y'all know who I is, okay? I'm just asking for an interview. If you don't want to be here, it's okay. Don't be on my coattails when we got 50,000 people, 100,000 people. Y'all be trying to be over here because I'm a act funny too. I'm a mail you.
I'm gonna stop talking about Miss Wanda so they could come, girl. All right, but this is my last time. Do she wear dentures? Because she talk like them people who teeth too big for their mouth.
I don't think she wear dentures, but it's something wrong there.
I'm just saying how she because the student adulterous. Let me don't y'all be adulterous.
Never gonna come on our channel. She never gonna come on.
But I'm gonna be nice. I didn't say nothing nasty last time. I didn't talk under that woman's clothes. I just said old people can be hoes too. And I found out that she's not even that old. She only 55, so she probably is in her whole prime.
6 years older than me. That lady is 6 years older than me.
It's the pump it up.
She ain't. She not old at all. I ain't old. So she damn sure ain't old.
The pump it up. The puppet up done sleeped in after all of these years of being on constant retainer, and it's messing with her speech path.
Is that why she putting a T on everything?
I think so. You know, she says she gets tired tongue with that mush mouth. Cause not tongue tied tongue. Let me stop before she go.
All right,
we find my family. Like she's trying to find male family to bring on the show.
Oh.
I ain't gonna be shading no more today. I'm be quiet.
You're right.
I'll take you out.
Ooh. We thank you for coming to the House of the Princess. And this is what our Sundays are looking like, okay? I'm rarely speechless, but
did we figure out if it was 51, 52, or 53 states yet, Miss Wanda? I'm just saying. She said it, not me.
We're never gonna get Wanda here.
Oh, I said I was.
I hope that you have pressed the like button, okay? I appreciate all of you that have come out this evening to watch the Ladies Love Huntsville panel. Please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, because we are on our way to 10,000 subscribers, okay? And I need you to make that happen. I appreciate all of those who have done it thus far and who have helped me. I also thank everybody who have voted for me. I'm not sure. I haven't been feeling my best. Y'all helped me pull through this thing today. I may take tomorrow night off. I'm not sure. But anywho, thank y'all for coming and being a part of the Ladies Huntsville panel here at the House of the Princess. I love y'all. If nobody else has told you that they love you. Maybe Simone don't agree. But
oh no, I wasn't saying that. Was just a cough. No, I wasn't saying no. She doesn't love you guys. No, that was just a cough. I'm sorry. I should have muted.
It was just so perfect.
I should have muted. I'm sorry.
You please press the like and subscribe and join the House of the Princess. My name is Princess A.V. on behalf of the California Cutiee, Nola ReadZzzz, and Simone LaBouche. Thank you for watching this evening. Now it's time for me to turn out the lights in the palace. Y'all have a great evening. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Royalty Beauty Brands is a female, Black-owned beauty company with all of your cosmetic needs in mind. Right now, we offer hair extensions, eyelash extensions, and our flagship product, Yumbella Lip Glam. Coming soon to add to our product line will be promo merchandise, lip oil, lip scrub, beard oil, body butter, body soap, and makeup, to name a few. Every product is vegan friendly and carefully made with the consumer in mind. Check out our Royalty Beauty Brand social media and go to our website to sign up for our exclusive mailing list for discount codes and to place an order. Don't forget to leave us some feedback. Royalty Beauty Brands. We see the beauty in you.